There. I think that's the audio. I think audio's going now.
Oh, they can hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us, so we better stop swearing.
Shh.
Oh, there we are.
Are we live?
I believe we're live.
Hi.
Hi! Want to thank you for coming to our stream today. We'll see you next week. Bye. Okay, maybe not. I don't know why I think that's funny. It's not.
It's like we're barely here. Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Hello, my name is Odin, and welcome to the Odin Makes Monday live stream.
Hi, I'm Felicia.
And joining us today at our feet is Toby and Bruno.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. And I've got Valentine's treats for the two of them. Toby, you want to stop biting your foot?
No. I think he likes it. Who needs toys when you have a foot?
I'll put it on
or
his
a
head.
tail?
You didn't notice.
No, but as soon as you turn on
There
the
we are.
power tools, then they'll...
That's partly why I tried to go ahead and do it beforehand.
So that they didn't get...
Which, even then he came in and could totally smell the, dog chew toy dust that was in the air. I got a big packet from one of the big box, subscription stores, Costco, whatever that's called. So there's these big old long chew sticks. Well, I'm going to give... That's as big as Bruno. So I usually cut it, 1/3, 2/3, and here you guys go.
Yeah, Bruno takes the bigger side.
Yeah, usually Bruno takes the bigger side. We have a few of our patrons here in the chat already. Will Connors and Steven were the first two to pop in saying hello and evening.
Well, hello and evening to you.
We've also got Moon Eyes and Cheeseaholic and James Allen and the Trash Panda and Lee. Wow, I actually remember the patron stream this morning. Lee is right here in Natomas. So we got people as far away as Australia and people as far away as 3 miles.
It's range.
It's range.
Yeah.
We got far-reaching range. Hello, everyone. And Moon Eyes is commenting on what I had said in Discord, which is, Odin, you need to sing that. Alternately, have someone singing it, Odin, because the theme for the Muppet Show. So, I was saying it's time to set the cameras, it's time to cut the foam, it's time to fight with the tech, because it's technology, because it's the Odin stream tonight. I'm really glad that you guys got that in Discord, without a whole lot of prompting, which makes sense, but, I remember, I'm sure like Lee, we remember watching the Muppets live on television, so to me, it's a very old show. But it's also timeless, and I'm sure plenty of people have seen it.
Yeah, they had VHSs at the library of that show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Oh, I was putting
Aside from trying to get some tea.
the master plan together.
Ah, master plan.
Master plan. This binder used to be all shiny.
Right.
It's seen much better days, but...
Did you do your own master plan artwork on it, or did it come that way?
No, I bought it. I
Oh,
was
nice.
like, oh, perfect. Master plan works for me, so it's my project binder. So I typically throw the things that I need per project in here.
Okay.
See, receipts, keep those all together. Oh,
I picked the wrong... Fine, we'll do that.
I don't know. Keep my receipts together, keep all my projects and notes and things as they get together. Oh,
Okay.
look it. This is a nice fun one. There's a pink fry box and an eviction notice. That was a fun shoot. I'm not going to lie.
Right, that would be a fun shoot.
But, so now we
Flip your...
have the Proton Pack.
Now we have the Proton Pack build, and you've got Proton Pack build book.
Instructions printed out.
Instructions printed out.
Because...
Last week it was a pain in the butt having them with binder clips.
No.
Oh, okay.
I just have a master plan.
I'm glad somebody has a master plan.
And I typically do this, and I was like, it's easy to keep everything together.
Okay.
So I just brought this so that we could throw everything together. Because we're on step 8.
Pipes and holes. Ooh!
Yeah.
I get to cut PVC pipe today.
Because we had piece number 17 with the 2 holes, so those are...
Yes, so now we need
That problem we left off on is where we get to pick up on today.
Okay, I'm okay with this.
But it doesn't have to, it's just, you smoosh it.
Yeah. I've got a PVC cutter, and we can sand it so it becomes flat, and it's no problem.
Yeah. So.
Cheeseaholic says, Odin, a global phenomenon! Yeah, my ego needs to hear that. Thanks! Strict Aphid, hello, Strict Aphid. Hey everyone, for those of you who don't know, Strict Aphid also has a YouTube channel called Strict Aphid.
What does Strict Aphid do on his channel?
He actually does foam builds, cosplay builds, and has done a couple of leather builds.
So check out his channel.
Yeah.
I have a biscotti in my pocket. This kind of makes me happy.
Oh, nice. I ate mine. Lee just says, "Oh, pipes and holes. How appropriate for Valentine's Day." Someone say Muppets? Yes. Okay.
You might be slightly obsessed with Muppets.
We might be slightly obsessed with
Just
Muppets.
Slightly.
So the thumbnail for this is actually drawn by one of us. It's drawn by a patron by the name of Ace. At this point in time, I'm wondering if I can't bribe Ace to make another cartoon like that with the puppets. I think that'd be fun to have for the live streams. I don't want to bury Ace in a whole bunch of art requests.
No, we just really appreciate your talent.
Really appreciate the talent for sure. And I know he did the one for fun, so it's not like I want to go, so this and this and this, because then that's not fun. So.
Yeah, no, in the true spirit of making and crafting, it's only fun.
It's only fun when you're inspired to do it. Yeah. Oh yes, Moon Eyes is telling me what you told me, which Lost Wax posted about the holes on the previous after the live stream video.
So, in all reality, I did watch his video. I feel like whenever I start a project, I watch a million videos and learn a lot of what I want to do, what I don't want to do.
Right.
Like I kind of just filter the information and then I do whatever the heck I'm going to do.
Right. But I am following someone's instructions, so
but we're following the pattern, and it's really nice to have the instruction.
Yeah,
because I just go back to sewing patterns. The McCalls and
Simplicity and the Vogue and
yeah, and one time one of my teachers told me that those patterns are written by English majors, not sewing majors, and it all clicked. As to why they were so difficult to follow.
Because they aren't written at all in a jargon or in a path that, yeah. I ran into that a lot with broadcast TV, that we would have a script it's a transcript of an interview. This is word for word what the person said. There are people who are English majors like, oh, no, he would correct it, and then complain that we didn't correct what the person had said on the recording. No, I can't. and for those of us who pay attention to such things, spoken English or spoken American is considerably different from proper written English. So
it's an evolving language.
It is an evolving language. It's a very lazy language when you're speaking it.
But it does the job.
It does do the job.
Yeah, so I feel like I always loosely follow the instructions. Right. As long as I kind of know where I'm going, can figure it out, and then when I get confused, I go back. Who needs to ask for directions, right?
Right. Reminds me, one of the first cars I had was a 70s Volvo hatchback, right? So the little micro station wagon Volvo.
Okay.
Of course, need to fix things in the car, so you go out and you buy the car manual for how you're going to repair your yeah. It never worked. Years later, I found out that those entire manuals, not only I'm sure written by English majors, I never got that far to complain that depth, was based off of a Canadian teardown of the Volvo, which is a completely different engine than the American. It's like, you do this. I look at the picture, look at my engine, look at the picture, and what the hell? Nothing matches up.
That can be very frustrating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that helped lead to my current, mental block against working on cars. Just buy the book, it'll be easy. What? Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if Boba ever got that fixed or if they care. Because that was the 70 DL book, right? So it may not matter
Do
anymore.
They even have any of those still on the road?
No. Well, yeah, they're still running around. I can see them. They're tanks, but...
yeah, you might find a few in the pick and pull.
Oh, you find a lot in the pick and pull. But, I still on occasion see them driving down the road, too. But, it's not something worth rewriting. Trash Panda says, I still say we need geotags next to our names in the chat. Okay, Trash Panda, how does one go about doing that? Actually, that might be kind of fun. We set up I don't want to do membership because you guys are already paying. Yeah, I think we need to look at making that happen. Stephen Dykes is Deitch. I know how to say it briefly once. Are you making a Proton Pack today by chance?
Hopefully, right?
Hopefully, if I shut up, we start doing it.
There's the box. I'm like, we have a box of bits and pieces, and we have instructions now. We have a plan.
Let's bring over the...
These are our Proton Packs so far.
This is our Proton Pack box so far. Now, I had 2 boxes so we could each have our own, and then I went and loaded up a Lego foam project into the other one. Eventually, we'll get the boxes separated again.
I know, but it's still in the phase of it's not 2 projects yet.
It's not, okay. Good.
Yes, we have 2 of everything, but it's still one giant project.
It's still one giant project. This was cool from last year. Or last week.
Yeah.
Which is about a year ago.
Okay, so
they're both in here. Okay, and there's our Ziploc bags for stuff.
And
Okay,
then
what do
we
we
are
want?
on step number 8. We need piece number 17 that we had just glued, which was this thing, because we need to do
Oh, okay.
this.
So we got 17. We got 17. I should probably go and see what Chris had mentioned in the comments. I'd imagine, or no?
If you would like. Okay. So we need a 39 centimeter long piece of 1-inch PVC conduit.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Make a mark at 11.5 centimeters and one at 22 centimeters from one end of the conduit. And draw a straight line between those marks.
He's walking out of his... No, you're okay. I think he ate all of his treat. Now he's trying to find another one.
Yep. Okay, and then along the straight line mark, make a mark every centimeter using a 4mm drill bit. Drill a hole at every mark. Slide the conduit into a power cell all the way until it goes into the hole at the back of the support box. Oh, you're reading something else, so.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you can't brain 2 things at the
No,
same time.
not at all. I was hearing you, but it was like, tuning out. I was like, oh, Chris is talking to me.
I realize that. That's okay. Yeah. I'm also reading and seeing where we're going next.
You're also reading something Chris wrote.
There we go. Live in front of everybody.
In front of everybody. We are in tandem reading different things that Chris wrote. Hey, Felicia, who's Chris?
Chris is the guy from Lost Wax Oz.
Yes.
I feel like we're saying it's some guy from Oz, but
Yeah, but Australia.
Yeah.
But he still writes it as Wizard of. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which may be appropriate.
Yeah. Anyways, he did a Proton Pack build on his channel, Lost Wax Oz, and we are following his instructions and his video, and we are making our own in our own fashion.
Yep. Gonna be building it very closely, following his instructions. I'm sure we're gonna deviate some. And
we're gonna totally make mistakes, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. And we'll be putting some electronics into it, and we'll be mounting them, I hope, to a pair of real Alice Pack frames. I know I've got a pair. I just hope I've got all the parts I need.
That's okay. We can just duct tape it together.
That's true. I know I've got the 2 metal frames. That would be the hardest thing. So we have real Alice Pack frames. And he's got videos, plural now, for the neutrino wand.
So the second one came out?
The second one came out yesterday.
Okay, I missed that.
Yep. So, far as part 1, part 2, I don't know if it's only 2 parts because I haven't watched part 2 yet, but he's got those out as well. So right now there are 5 videos for building the Proton Pack and the neutrino wand, all right over at Lost Wax Oz. Chris does a great job of putting together really detailed instructions that are easy to follow, and all the pattern pieces to cut out. And yeah.
So we cut through a lot of pieces.
We cut through a lot of pieces.
I don't think we got them all, but we got most of them.
We got most of them, yeah.
Like 95%.
Right.
And that's just Toby.
Yeah.
He's back. But...
Then I stepped on... Bruno's actually still working on his stogie,
okay.
So...
Yeah, but we got the pieces cut out. We're getting them stuck together.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're adding some pipes.
Now we're adding some pipes.
Okay.
Oh, he says he wrote the instructions in quite a hurry, assuming most people will be following along in the video. So my apologies for any confusingness in them.
Well, we did watch the video. Sorry.
We did.
Is that better?
Oh, from my shoulder, yes. I'm going to quickly reply to a chat from a previous video while I make a current video saying, hey, Chris, it's all great. You want to appear in a video later? If there's ever a point in time that it works out that he could live stream in like Ben did, I think that'd be fun.
That was fun. So what's always fresh? Boston Market?
Boston Market. This was...
Crafty.
Yeah, Crafty. Yep, I don't know what shoot it was, but there was a whole bunch of Crafty showed up in these 2 boxes. Like, that's a project box.
I know, right?
Yeah. Well, you probably spray paint it black so we're not like, yay, Boston Market, every time we bring the, hey, duct tape market.
There you go. Always fresh.
Always fresh.
Their chew toys stink.
No, they're bad, yeah.
Ugh. Okay, I'm still reading as to what we're supposed to do live. Like,
It's okay.
I totally prepared for this, right?
Oh, I'm totally prepared too. Look.
It's a secret. Okay, be aware that piece number 15 is wider.
And as far as exciting things we want to do in the future, immediately after the live stream today, I get to go out to Vectronics and meet up with them. And they are the company that did the programming language for doing all the lights and stuff that Ben talked about during the stream. They actually used in Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yeah.
So bells and whistles coming?
Bells and whistles coming. We're not working on this project today, but they're going to be walking me through a project I'm going to try and do next week with Sean Cash, and so it'll be my first good, playing around with it. Which I've done some of the stuff they've done in the past. This is the second iteration of this company, but so the program they had before was amazing, and they've greatly improved it. It's Rocket Life, if you guys remember that video. Yeah, I'm excited. Baconics.
Fun things coming.
Yep. Bekonix. It's just a programming language for microprocessors for Arduino boards. It's live. You can go sign up for free and get the free version and mess around with it right now. Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have the chat back up?
I'm bringing the chat back up, yeah. Because, how can I ignore the project and just look at the chat if the chat isn't up? We need 1-inch PVC, you said?
Yep. 15.35 inch or 39 centimeters.
1 inch? And this is actually the schedule. Well, let me get a camera here.
Yeah, showing me, they can't see.
Yeah. So this is 1-inch PVC, and it's actually the Schedule 200. So this is the very thin-walled PVC.
Is that what we wanted?
Well, it's thinner. It's the same outside diameter. It's just lighter. So the word is
okay. Does it have a narrower interior diameter?
It has a bigger interior diameter. So
yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
works for me.
What does he say? Does he say Schedule 40? He probably doesn't. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to make an inch.
So let's go ahead and get the
right stuff so the circles all work.
You're right.
Well, because I'm just worried about the caps having something to glue
so there's
to.
a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
That's the Schedule 41 inch. You can feel the weight on that. This is only, a foot shorter.
Yeah.
It's not massive, but there's a weight difference.
Yeah, that would be much lighter. So if we wanted to go for a lighter Proton Pack,
yeah,
that's where we could skimp on some weight.
Yep. But the inside diameter is different.
Yes.
Alrighty, so the instructions say 39 centimeters?
39 centimeters or 15.35 inches.
Alrighty. Well, I have centimeters.
You do have centimeters.
I do have centimeters. Give me here. 39 is here.
Well, yeah.
I have
one of these. That's silver.
all the silvers are gonna be down, so grab a black cap.
I didn't know your system.
It actually says in the pen, sorts it down.
Been there.
What's that?
I wanted to put a pen back, but I flipped it over, so there.
Oh, okay. Oh, you put one of the silver ones up?
No. No, the black ones. Do these ones go upside down too, or are they?
It doesn't matter. But the silver ones, it's the way the ink is. They write better when you store them tip down.
I usually just store them horizontally.
Yeah, I started putting them in the cup because I was tired of how poorly they were writing on foam, and it seems to have helped.
Gravity.
Gravity.
You know?
What am I after? What am I after?
Okay, let's see what people are saying.
Oh, yeah. I will do this. You talk to people.
Trash Panda says 39 centimeters or 16 cat toys or 78 coffee stirrers.
39, 78. How many cat toys? This is less than 10.
16 cat toys.
Ooh, no, close. Cat toys are 42 millimeter. I figured that out doing the Lego build. They're 42 millimeter in diameter, so 39 centimeters is like 9 point something cat toys.
And 48 coffee stirs. Moon Eye says those are some short stirs, but they're not doing the lengthwise. It's doing the...
Those are some thick stirs. It was doing that. Yeah. 48 though?
No, 78.
78. But a stir. We're getting way too in depth on something that's a joke. I think the stirrers are almost a centimeter wide at the flat widest. They're about 1.5 millimeters thick at height, and then they're X long. Because X is the most accurate answer I can give right now.
I had it figured out when we did the helmet build for the Endor helmets.
Right?
Because those are what I used for the pleats.
Yes.
As reference, so I could line them up quickly and make all my marks.
And of course, I'm saying popsicle stick at the centimeter. Coffee stir sticks actually might be less because they're
narrower.
5 millimeter.
Yeah.
5 millimeter.
It had a better box pleat, in my opinion.
Yes, they did.
So... yeah, you know.
Which, yeah, I still...
2 stirs per centimeter.
2 stirs per centimeter is what they said? Okay.
Yeah.
Still need... We, I, us, me, however that works out. That pattern. SAC Anime, we had Rebels come up asking about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, the helmet. That's right, you didn't go this year. This
I
summer.
didn't.
That's right. Or this winter. You'll get a chance to go again. You want to go to RocketCon this weekend? You can. Drop everything. You want to drive with me to San Diego? It'd be fun. Road trip. No?
I can't.
Okay.
But you were saying.
There was a lot of people who were at the con that were excited about the Rebel helmets and would love to see the pattern for what the fabric pleats are. Or what the fabric is. Because that's the thing that I think Stockton Con is the one where they were really talking to me. That's the one that...
Yeah. That was a lot of math.
It was a lot of math, yeah.
It was stupid math, too, because it was redundant.
Right.
Yeah, because it was you had to figure out what the pleat was going to be on the top, and then you had to do the underfold on both sides, and then it also has to go out on both sides, so it's 1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh.
So it's 6 times the measurement that you want it to be.
Yep. And then a whole bunch of, fiddly to put it all together.
Hence why I used coffee stirs, just so that I didn't have to.
Didn't have to think too hard.
Yeah, I had something I could follow, but
Yeah, very cool.
So, I know. That one was a little complicated, so we rushed over it.
I understand. So yeah, everyone watching currently, I'm going to be in San Diego this weekend at RocketCon. I'll be putting a social media post about it later today. But I'm driving down on Friday, which means I'm going to have to stop halfway down in order to play Among Us from the car from somewhere where I get... I'm driving back Monday. I didn't think about talking about this last week. I'm not going to be in Sacramento in time coming back on Monday.
So next Monday we're not going to do the stream?
There's no stream next, unless you want to do it alone. If you want to come in here and get it all set up and get it going, and I'll stop and phone in...
I don't have the abilities to do that.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
Sorry, people. We'll just skip.
So, yeah.
We'll have a week off.
So we're going to have a week off next week because I'm on the road. Right now, the next con I'm going to after that is in Oklahoma City, but I'm flying back late Sunday night so the stream can happen normal. So, yeah.
Okay.
And then possibly the week after that is going to be SAC Anime Spring up in Roseville. They have not talked to me yet. I suspect they probably will.
Where do they have it up in Roseville?
The Placer Fairgrounds. I call them the Roseville Fairgrounds. It's the Placer County Fairgrounds. Yeah.
Okay.
It's where they were, a couple years ago. But
my very first con I ever been to was last Academy.
Oh, right, okay.
So that was the very first one I've ever been to, and it's the only one I've been to so far.
Okay.
I haven't really gone to very many conventions. I more or less dress people for them, but I hadn't gone to them myself.
Hey, you're welcome to go. I'm thrilled to have you come out again for any other Academy or any other,
Yeah, no, it was
I can't
fun.
pay for your plane ticket to go to Oklahoma.
I can't pay for my own.
But I'm flying out early Friday morning on that one too, aren't I? Is it early Friday? Yeah, that is actually. So that is a week that I'll probably be missing the game because I have I'll be in Dallas, but not for the entire hour, so I might be able to pop in briefly, but probably not. But anyway, that's in April. We'll worry about that in April.
In April. Eventually, we'll get there.
Eventually.
So, yeah.
We
will get to our project eventually. We got 2 of the pipes.
I'm going to go turn on the sander, which will make some noise, but all I want to do is sand the edge so they're flat and square.
Okay.
And spit PVC dust everywhere.
Yeah, and then we have to mark those.
Yeah, we'll mark them.
Okay.
Can I have one of those 1, 2, 3 blocks?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought this was the mouse, and it's not. It's the measuring tape. It's the right size.
That's not a bad,
So,
multi-use product.
we have Jerry Rig Props in here. He says, hello, everyone.
Oh, cool. Hello, Jerry.
He says, I'm a little late.
For helping to represent our international audience.
There you go.
It's only Monday night for Jerry.
So, hopefully that wasn't too bad on their eardrums. It didn't
I
sound
hope
too
so.
terrible.
I can almost hear you. That's... Oh no, it's 39.1.
You are... I don't know. Are you going to risk it? You got Toby salivating over there.
And I just flicked dust onto Bruno. Is he salivating?
Well, he's all excited. He hears a power tool.
All right. Yep, you're right. Now it's 1 under. Perfect. That was quick.
So.
It's not yummy.
Yeah.
Oops. That's also not yummy. Sorry, sir. Here, you got something yummy though.
He's like, but you let him smell it. Okay, now I know I don't want it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Right?
And Bruno just lost his treat because he walked away from it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Exactly. Not a millimeter over.
Well, not a millimeter over my tape measurement. No, my tape measurement. Now I'm going to just do this to take the sharp off the end.
I was actually kind of impressed of how well that worked because I thought it would like make it all rougher.
Rougher, right?
You know.
Well, yeah, it's 60 grit paper on that disc sander.
Okay, because I'm just imagining acrylic nails on a bad emery board. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm actually surprised that this turned out so sharp and clean, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Trash Panda says, only with headphones in, bit of a blast to the old drums. So it may have just
May have just been a little too much?
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
We'll warn you.
It's one of the benefits of producing a video instead of doing a live. You know, I actually want to use a tool. It's not...
going to hurt
Yeah.
the audience. Sorry, people.
In time, we'll get a better microphone, something that's got a little more condensing, maybe something that's
something fancier.
cardioid, omnidirectional, so it's only like this area instead of everywhere. That's an omnidirectional mic, I believe.
Oh, hi, Bruno. I was like, what is going on? Benin Lynch says, don't forget the other international audiences.
Yes, Benin. No, we won't forget the other international audiences.
We love to hear that you guys are coming from everywhere.
Yes.
Lee Braithwaite.
Yes.
Am I saying that wrong?
I'm so afraid to say Lee's last name.
He's going to be at the Roseville one for sure. So.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
cool. So that's awesome.
That's awesome.
And Ralph Mork says it's 8:45 p.m. in the Netherlands.
Yes.
So.
Nice. Ralph is here. So we have Ireland, we have the Netherlands, we have Notomus, we have Australia, we have here and there all over the States. Yeah.
Brought to you live in front of our global audience.
Of 12 people. No, I don't know how many people we're on right now.
It's okay.
It's okay, we're doing good.
Yeah. So now that we have the pipes, we have to mark them. So it says make a mark at 11.5 centimeters and one at 22 centimeters from one end of the conduit. So that means we pick one side and then we measure up 15 and 22. Not we pick.
Okay. So we'll just...
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm sure, because we're going to be putting it into... I'm sorry, were you trying to get confirmation from me? It's like,
kind of a thing.
I'm just agreeing with you, because, yeah.
Because that's how I'm reading it. Just yeah.
So what was the first measurement?
11.5 centimeters and one at 22 centimeters.
11.5 and 22.
You know what's crazy is that my brain doesn't do centimeters at all, so I'm very shocked every time I see how big the pieces end up being. I'm like, 23 centimeters, or, that's
right.
22 centimeters. Oh, okay.
There's slightly less than 2 centimeters per inch, if I remember right. Is that what it is?
Yeah, because
like
the centimeters
2.4
reminds me about a half an inch-ish.
Yeah,
it's not.
Is. It's not. 11.5 and 22.
Yeah.
Do I need to put it's a single little mark okay, or do I need to go all the way around?
It says you're going to draw a line between those and connect them, and then you're going to make... Sorry. So, It says draw a straight line between those marks. Along the straight line, mark every centimeter using a 4-millimeter drill a hole at every mark.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So it always feels like I'm doubling my measurements, switching from inches to centimeters.
You kind of are.
Yeah,
not
so
quite.
Not quite.
Nothing quite doubles, but
it's like
it's close.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
So I've got my 2 marks. I'm just going to set it on the table. I've got a ruler. I'm going to set it. So the ruler's on the table, leaned up against the PVC. And now I know I'm going to be drawing a line completely in line with the PVC.
Put Bruno down so I can help. Ugh.
And it wants it every...
Centimeter.
Okay, well we have 10.5 centimeters between them. So where do you want the half mark to go?
I don't know.
Well, dang it, he wrote these instructions in a hurry when he was asleep. Just like I do. No, it's fine. Let's just make them consistent. It doesn't matter. It's half a centimeter. So.
Well, it's a 4-millimeter drill bit. Do we...
I've got a 4-millimeter drill bit.
Quantify that into our measurements and shove it down? Anyways.
No, I think these are just the center points.
No, I know. I'm just making it more complicated than it really needs to be.
That seems like a trademark of the show.
Right? Moon Eye says, use that brill drit. Yeah.
Did she actually say? Oh,
yeah,
he actually said
brill drit. Yes. I'm laughing.
I had smoky Earl Grey for tea this morning. Thank you, Moon Eyes.
J-Rig Prop says, Odin, that thing should be there tomorrow according to tracking information.
Oh, wow, really? Cool.
So, whatever thing he's talking about.
Well, it'll take 2 weeks before I get to reveal it on the show, but Jerry is being extremely nice and wanted to gift me a product that I've wanted to test out and haven't yet. And he's sending some Creature Cast. So Creature Cast is a neoprene-based rubber for sealing foam and whatever else. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a new toy.
Oh, it's a new toy. It's exciting.
James Allen says he's only 728.2 miles away from you.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
That's like in the same country.
Ben Lynch, that thing. Lad, my imagination is running.
That thing, yes.
Bruno.
It's Creature Cast. So, my generous and what's another positive word? You got generous and nice, generous and enthusiastic patron from Ireland ordered a product that is made in Portland to have it shipped here. For those of you who don't know, Portland, Oregon is, 900 miles north of here?
A whole lot more.
Way closer than Ireland.
Ooh, Bruno, your breath smells like your treat. Oh.
Oh, those treats horrible. No wonder the dogs love them. Oh. Here's something that smells like chemical ass. I bet the dogs will love it.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to hit 3.
Yeah, we have James Allen in Washington State.
Oh, cool. Hello, James Allen.
There is 3.
There's 3. So there's our... Oh, look, 3 still got the... Hey, look, we're on, what? You got 180 for our frame rate. We got f4.5. I'm running an ISO of 400, and my color temperature is 37K.
Oh, so they have access to all that information?
Yeah, because the OSD turned on in this camera. Because thank you, camera.
You're good on battery, though, so...
Oh, well, it's unplugged in. If I unplug it, let's see what the battery does. It's unplugged. Is the battery going to change? Because these batteries are shot. Oh, no, it still says it's full. Okay. Thank you for the OSD, camera. It's my fault. I named this camera Stimpy. He definitely acts like Stimpy.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, we can get rid of Earthquake Cam. So we got the gradient marks. I've made a graduated beaker.
Okay, so now we got to drill them.
Oh, all right.
4mm drill bits. I mean, yeah.
All right.
Millimeter.
I'm literally trying to decide: do I want to do this by hand? Do I want to do it in the drill press? My brain says do it in the drill press because they'll all be
then
straight.
do it in the drill.
Okay.
So it's straight.
It won't be that exciting for... Well,
no, I know, but
actually,
the fact that we have the tools, let's use them. I don't have to suffer. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just like, it never stops me before, but, why do we have to make it hard?
Because we're really good at it.
Right? So let's see. Lee Brainwife. Sorry about screwing up your name.
No, Lee Brainwife is a great name.
Says, I'm 7 miles away.
Oh, it's only 7, okay.
Only 7 miles away. And Jerry Rick Prop says, oh, and you ruined the surprise, Benin.
Oh, sorry.
But Ben Lynch says, no, still don't know what it is, so he will be surprised.
I apologize that I ruined the surprise, but I was just concerned that it's showing up tomorrow, but it's going to be 2 weeks before I can actually put it on the show, so I was just going to say what it was.
So they can forget by then?
Yeah, they'll forget by then anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at the cameras also. Oh, you're changing the lens now. Okay.
Yeah, glad you didn't click over.
Nope, I'm glad I didn't either.
It also wasn't focused, so it still isn't.
Don't worry, we're just live people. Doing a live show, including like changing camera equipment.
Yeah, details.
Yeah, adjusting lighting.
Yep.
Here, Bruno wants to say hi.
There's actually, yeah. Well, you've got. I figured you got the comment section.
Yep.
Hi.
Guess what, Bruno butt?
Guess what, Bruno butt?
Yes. Oh my gosh, those treats make his breath.
Oh, I know. I they're horrible. Don't let them drink your tea.
Right? Yeah.
Got a focus assist.
Okay, let's see. Mooneye wants to know, ooh, so what'd you think of the tea, Odin?
Oh, I like the tea a lot. I like them both. It's nice that the Lapsang that
I'm gonna switch over to 3. You guys are all getting dizzy. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Well, we're good on 3. The Lapsang that tea company makes is actually milder than the one I get from locally. So it's kind of funny because it's a different type, right? And then the smoky Earl Grey is really good. Yeah.
It smelled yummy.
And it's
I
cool.
want a candle that smells like that.
Oh, there you go. And it's cool to me, the box is big. I'm used to Pete's Coffee had square tins. This is where I used to buy my loose leaf tea. That they're like 110 grams, I think is what they hold. The big round one holds 125. So, it's actually smaller than that round one, and less than half of the big blue can that smelled really good. For everyone to try and remember from however long ago those were.
Right. Oh, Ben and Lynch says, we don't have dog hoodies in Ireland. So funny and class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Bruno hoodies. He gets cold, so he likes me to put him in hoodies. This one's his favorite one lately. He has this one and his blue one. Yeah. I actually got this at the grocery store.
You got that at the grocery store?
It was at the grocery store because it was on clearance. I don't know. It was cute.
All right.
But yeah, no, I got it at the grocery store. I'm laughing.
Clearance is definitely a dog hoodie purchase.
Yeah. Well, when they have both Toby and Bruno sizes, I will typically pay full price for them. But if there's only one, like in Bruno or Toby size, I will go for clearance.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. We're going to have to kick over to live here in just a second, just in time to turn on the drill press. Does the instruction specify I'm going all the way through, or just, I'm only going to go through one layer, right?
It doesn't say go through all the way.
Okay, I think it's only through the one, so.
Yeah. It says slide the conduit into power cell all the way until it goes in the hole. So, okay, yeah, just every one.
Okay, gotcha, yeah, so it's just going to, oh, right, because I think all he does is this goes in, and you get the holes, and then you put a glow stick in it, and it makes the holes light up, and you get the power cell lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I remember that in the video. Isn't that what he did? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Are we going to need... We're not doing the glow stick, so
We'll hot glue it in so we can take it back out. How's that?
Works for
right.
me. Love it. Yes.
Alrighty. I'll try to stand to one side so it's not just my back.
All right, I'm
I
gonna...
guess we need to go live.
Camera
too,
3.
Huh?
There we go. We didn't warn you before we, turned on power tools, but...
Are you getting a shot at all, or is it just my back? Okay.
Would this be considered boring TV?
This is boring TV, yes.
All right, now it's your elbow that's on screen. Stephen Deitch says, look at you with the drill press camera. Very professional.
Those aren't too bad. They're not perfect. They wander a little bit. Done by hand, quickly.
Ooh, they're going to judge us.
Oh, they're always going to judge us. Hey, welcome to the internet. Thou art judged.
Well, let's let everybody else come judge us.
Yes, let's open up the floodgates and let everybody judge us. Oh, good. The drill press isn't so bad on the mic.
Yeah, because it's way over there.
Right.
And the mic's over here.
Edit. Scroll. Visibility. Public. Done. Visibility. Upset heater. Buzz.
I was just trying to turn it on to have some warmth.
There it is. Live streams. Done. And save. We are now public.
We're live.
We are live.
Well, welcome, everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
We are drilling things today.
So we're continuing our work on the Lost Wax Oz pattern for making the Proton Packs. So we're making Ghostbusters Proton Packs. our own style. These are going to be our packs. We're not specifically doing any particular Ghostbusters packs specifically, but I'm pretty excited because Chris from Lost Wax Oz commented on last week's video, and I just found out about that, and that's pretty fun. So, because it is Lost Wax Oz Pass.
We are using his pattern.
We totally are.
We're following his tutorial.
Yep.
Live in front of you, making all the mistakes, you know.
And we do have a hard out at 2:00 today, as we are actually going to for a number of Mondays. But this particular week, we both have an appointment. So immediately after the stream, I need to run out to Beconics. This is the company that Ben Eady had talked about that he used on the Ghostbusters Afterlife set for changing the colors and the electronics, and the props and the lights that he put into it. Yeah, they're local enough. I can go to their offices and meet with them, and they're going to help me work through a non-Ghostbusters project, because ultimately we're going to have Beconics in our Proton Packs as well. So I'm excited about that. All the bells and whistles.
Right?
Yeah. So it's Bekonix, Beconics.com. It's just a non-coding programming language for doing lights and stuff with Arduino.
Yeah, but today we're doing polka flutes. Yeah, polka flutes. You know, hot cross buns. I can do that one on.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, I still know that one. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. We are adding the holes into the pipes. We're drilling it. We're on step 8 of Lost Wax Oz's pattern. If you guys want to follow along with us,
yes,
you guys can catch up or get ahead.
Oh, you guys can get ahead so quick. We are 2 months in on this build.
Yeah.
Because we're only doing the stuff live in front of you. And then we've been sidetracked on at least 2 shows with having guests or just talking. And next week, I'm going to be on the road driving back from San Diego, because I'm going to be going to a con called Rocket Con this weekend. So I will be in San Diego this weekend for both days. RocketCon.com is where you get those tickets. So if you want to see me, please come by and say hi, but I'll be driving coming back, and there's not going to be a stream next week because I can't get back in Sacramento in time.
You can't teleport?
I can't. The teleportation circuitry in my truck is still broken.
Dang.
Even when I was delivering pizzas, it was broken. It sucked because that would have been so convenient.
Yeah. Okay, so we got one drilled. We have the second drilled.
Okay.
But we have cool camera set up today, so you guys can see it.
So you guys can.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Bruno down.
Okay.
And camera 3.
Camera 3.
There we go. I like it. Moon Eyes. We're on step 8 if you want to follow along. And if you don't want to follow along, well, we're still on step 8. We got Cantuna saying, hey, at Odin Makes and Felicia. How are you guys? I'm doing well. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Trash Panda says the teleportation generator is busted and the repair instructions are based on the Canadian model.
Yep. Is that someone trying to catch up where we were? Hi. It's a crappy flute.
All right.
Nope. Not one lesson. You probably don't want this one now.
Miss Mary Mac says, hi, Odin and Felicia. I can't stay. Have to work on my freelance job. Have fun, and I'll catch you on the rewatch. Well,
sweet.
Hi, Miss Mary Mac.
Hello, Miss Mary Mac.
Hi, future Miss Mary Mac.
Hello, future Miss Mary Mac. Thank you so much, Miss Mary Mac, for watching us on the Not Live. Much appreciated.
Cheeseaholic says, beautiful music, Odin.
Oh, thank you.
I
Yes.
think you touched his soul.
I got a mixtape dropping soon.
So Silent Strikes 87 says, Odin, you rock. Keep up the great work and content. You know?
Thank you.
And Schultz Division, and this is how Odin frames.
There it goes.
Did you?
I cleaned it out. I wadded up a paper towel, shoved it into the end, and then I needed to increase my finger length because my finger wasn't long enough. So I did that, so the paper towels came out.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
For a second there, I thought you were washing off all the marks, but
I can do that.
I don't think we
usually do
need
that.
to yet, though. We need to put we need to drill a screw in there so that it keeps the thing from falling all the way through.
Oh, okay.
It says, after we do that, slide the conduit into the power cell all the way until it goes into the hole at the back of the support box. Turn it until the line of holes is facing the translucent blue plastic window. The idea is that you can drop a glow stick down in the tube and the holes will allow the light to come through, making it look like there's individual lights. Cut a 20 centimeter piece of 1-inch PVC conduit, push it through the bottom hole in the power cell until the front edge lines up with the front edge of the first pipe.
Okay.
Drill a hole through both pipes from the back, just outside the power cell. Screw the screw into the hole that is long enough to go almost all the way through both pipes. It needs to be this long because this screw will also serve as the stop the glow stick
Yep, from falling all the way through the pipe. Okay.
Sorry. Just reading live in front of all y'all.
Yeah, that's fine. At least we have instructions. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
All right, so I need to cut 2 more pieces of 20 centimeter.
Yes.
Right. And they're going to run the sander again, which everyone hates.
Yay!
Yay! Centimeters is almost the peak of the V, PVC. Oh, nice. So this says PVC, 20 centimeters is just above the peak of the V.
So it's like what, pointing to it like an arrow?
Yep. So as long as I cut below it, I'm good.
Oh, there you go.
I don't want to do too much because I'm going to have to erase everything I don't want on the sander. But
Sometimes I get worried about using those to cut the PVC pipe because it pinches it or crushes it. But you have the sander to like kind of clean up the edges and stuff.
Right. This works really well on the Schedule 40. This is hard to do on the Schedule 200 because that does pinch it and crush it. So you end up having to go a little bit and kind of twist it to get it to start. And yeah. It still works.
Yeah. But I'm like getting anxious going, oh, that's the one, you're using that to cut it. And I'm like,
well, I can run another power tool.
No, I'm just like getting anxious from the past of like, oh yeah, that screwed me over before.
Yeah. And speaking of, actually, Ryobi has a it fits with a Ryobi 1 battery system. It's a 7 1/4-inch chop saw, so it's a little, it's a little miter saw that goes up and down. That would be perfect for cutting PVC pipes. They also have a battery-operated PVC cutter, but I think the little chop saw would have more general use.
I know, but it's surprising how often this comes up. You know what I mean?
Yes, and for us, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like nothing I do is ever repeatable or normal.
Right. And what's funny is, I've owned a few chop saws. Going back to the chop saw, right? I've got one now that takes a 10-inch blade, so it can actually cut like a 4x4, just barely, but it can cut a 4x4. So one that's a 7 1/4-inch, which is a normal size for the handheld rip saw. Yeah, you're gonna just barely get through a 2x4 with that, but still, it have a lot of use.
Right.
And yeah, just the whole repeatability, not being able to use stuff. Yeah.
PJC 2.0 says, missed the beginning. What part of the Proton Pack are we doing today?
We're almost done! Okay, no, we're not.
No. We are on step 8 of Lost Wax Oz's pattern.
Yes.
So far.
So we're working on power cells, and I'm going to need to turn on I want to turn on the sander again.
Yes, so you guys just be warned. Take out those earbuds.
Take out those earbuds. Here we go! Not that the motor is all that big of a deal, it's when I actually start sanding.
that? Did you?
Just last night. Or yesterday.
Really?
Or over the weekend, yeah.
Well.
Yep, unfortunately. Quite unfortunately. So Ivan Reitman, does everyone know who Ivan Reitman is?
No, I don't think everyone knows.
Okay. Ivan Reitman is the creator and director, the writer of Ghostbusters, 1984 movie. So his son actually directed the new one.
Yeah, you could feel the love in that movie for
Oh,
sure.
in a huge way, yeah.
Yeah.
Ivan Reitman is also just
geez,
a very...
it rustics, Bruno.
Oh, yeah. Ivan Reitman is a very accomplished, just comedic director in general. So it's not like he's only done Ghostbusters. He did quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
I've only got one more of those stink sticks left.
Oh, no, thank you. I think he is good.
Oh, no more today. I mean, I've only got
Yeah.
one more, and then there's no more to share.
It's okay. Ugh. I think the heater finally kicked in.
See, somebody called us out, I think. The red one there?
Red one, what?
Was the red highlighted? That's usually either,
Yeah. Oh, Cantuna says, hey, at Odin Makes, would
Hello,
you
Cantuna.
like me to fly a plane that says, give everything you have to Odin Makes Ryobi building?
Gonna fly a plane over the Ryobi building and says, give everything you have to the Ryobi mix. Sure, Cantuna. Is flying airplane messages something you typically do, or is this something more outside of the box?
Aw, Lee Brainwife, sorry, says,
Lee Brainwipe.
Bruno's butt is sending my golden retriever nuts. He is whining, isn't he?
He is whiny, yeah. Bruno's a very needy little guy.
He is, isn't he? We got Gunny Brown saying, hello, good people.
Hello, Gunny Brown.
And we have Jerry Rig Props. Oh, wait, no, Jerry Rig Puppet saying, hey, all.
Jerry Rig Puppets?
Yeah, Jerry Rig Puppets right there.
Oh, yeah, it is. Wow.
We have Matthew Kula saying, good morning and happy V-Day.
Good morning and happy V-Day. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I see
Happy
you
Valentine's.
You dressed festively. That's nice.
Oh, I love it. This is the time of year to buy kitchen things like measuring spoons and cups and baking dishes, because you get it all in the florals and...
Oh, okay. I was going to say, aside from stereotypical, 50s reasoning, why would is it all
Because
on
you can
sale
get
or
the
something?
heart print.
Did you get the heart print stuff?
You get
okay.
the heart-shaped measuring cups and tablespoons and the
Okay, that makes
the
sense.
fun festive patterns that I like, and since
Okay.
I have strawberry everything,
Okay.
yes. So.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's I like this time of year
Yeah,
for me.
that's fine.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, Silent Strike says, loving the Valentine's theme top, by the way. Thank you. I wear it all the time. Yes,
Yeah,
it works today.
It works today.
Jerry Rig Puppet says, my name is Jerry, hence the Jerry Rigged, but I do lots of props, costumes, and puppets, so.
Well, there's someone else in the comment section right now, Jerry Rig Props from Ireland, who is exactly the same, is actually named Jerry. He builds lots of foam props and stuff. And
I like the theme of Jerry Rigged.
yes,
I feel like I do that with almost every set I've built. I've Jerry Rigged it together.
pretty much. There's someone else who's not with us in the chat today. I don't think his name's Captain Splody, is what he goes by. Jerry. And I got to say, he was really like, oh, I didn't think of that when he saw Jerry Rig Props. I was like, really? You didn't think of that?
I thought that's why.
Yeah, is everything you've been... All right.
Yes. Cantuna says that Odin Makes, no, I don't fly planes usually, but I can fly paper planes
Oh,
really
nice.
well, so how hard could it be?
Fair enough.
I can crash those really easily, too.
Yeah, paper planes. No, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we have
Okay.
our pieces.
So
we
we have our
need
pieces.
our...
So the idea is that we're putting the one in. Yep.
Is it the right side? Because one's side, taller side. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one goes in underneath it, but just enough to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have to drill through both of them.
Oh, okay. These totally just touch each other. That's nice. With the way it's done, they just.
Do you want to show them a close up of the back? We
Sure.
moved our 3 camera.
We moved our 3 camera. 2 should work, or it'll take me a minute to move 3, or we can do 4 or whatever.
Let's do 2.
Okay.
There.
So it seems like I'm going to be able to take the 2 pipes and put them right next to each other, so they're actually touching, because there's the holes I cut overlap. Convenience. So I can just do that.
Wait, hold on. So, see?
Yep. Oh, that's what you wanted to show them? Okay.
I was showing them the inside, you know.
All right, we'll show them the inside. So it's the inside of a box. No, it's all good. We should show them the inside, like you're saying. So yeah, let's. He wants us to screw these together. I'm half tempted to.
Okay.
I shouldn't glue them. I don't need to do that. My brain says glue them, but I really don't need to do that.
Screw a screw into that hole that is long enough to go almost all the way through both pipes.
Okay.
This screw is also going to serve as the glow stick stop.
Yep. Okay.
So we need one that will do that. And then it says drill another hole through both pipes near the other end as well.
Yeah.
Remove both pipes from the box. Use an abrasive pad to slightly roughen the PVC pipe in order to help for the paint adhesion later.
Yep. All very sound advice.
Sounds like he has done this before.
Sounds like he's done this before. It's almost like he's done tutorials before. It's almost like I've watched his channel before.
Tuna says at Moon Eyes, okay then, I'll get going. And then Moon Eyes, dang it, they had a sequel to Twins by Ivan Rennet, ready to be made.
Reitman.
Reitman, thank you, sorry. Hope it isn't canceled now. That's interesting. Alfred Apple, sorry about ruining your name, says, hi guys, due to the light nature of foam, will you be fiberglassing the pack?
I do not plan on fiberglassing the pack.
No. I feel like it's a cool thing that we could totally do, but is unnecessary.
Right. I know there's a lot of people seem
ornaments.
really, really concerned over the fact that foam was lightweight. The only thing I'm concerned about isn't that the foam's lightweight. That's actually preferred, but just that foam can be easily damaged.
Yeah.
But even then,
it's still not that easily damaged. And I'm thinking
it's
the
easier
lightest Proton Packs they had were 5 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were lightweight foam ones that they ran in and used and abused.
Yeah, because on a production, which is very much our brains, you want lightweight because there's no need to... You got somebody who has to act like they're doing this thing, and after they do it 25 times with a 50-pound backpack, they're going to be winded and not be able to do the lines. So you want to do something lightweight. Also, you want a lot of lightweight foam stuff for the stunt guys so they don't hurt themselves. Yeah. Now, for cosplay, do you want to run around a con all day with a 50-pound back?
Oh, definitely.
No!
Not unless it's full of snacks.
Well, okay, yeah, that'd be fine. Like Stormbreaker, there was a lot of people were talking about how for Avengers Endgame, Chris really liked the 70-pound solid aluminum Stormbreaker for filming because, you know, he would beefcake up when he picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not want to carry around a 70-pound anything for any reason at a con. There's nowhere to set it down, right? If once you're physically at a con doing a thing, you're stuck carrying everything you've got the entire day. So you don't want a 70-pound prop. No, you really don't. You think you do. You think you want it to weigh right. No.
Boa. I'm just saying, parties, you don't want to run around with a lightweight feather boa because they get annoying.
Right. So you
pin them to your shoulders, ladies. Just safety pins to your shoulders so you don't have to babysit the thing. But honestly, props, they're just...
So for anybody who hasn't done this at all, think about this. Now I have to carry this all day. Because it's part of the, you
You
need
don't
to come
have
in for the
video game
weekend.
pockets where you can keep a whole inventory of a whole bunch of...
So yeah, you want stuff lightweight. You want stuff that'll survive hitting the con floor. You want stuff that bounces. You don't want stuff that shatters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's going to be fine. It's meant for being walked all over this floor mat foam. I think it'll be fine to be on a backpack.
Yeah, it'll be fun to be on a backpack.
Make flip-flops out of it.
So, are we planning on fiberglassing it? No, it's totally an option, and you can do that.
I think it would be amazing if you did, but this one's not going to have it happen.
Nope, I have no interest.
But really good question.
At that point, I'd rather do a mold and pull a real fiberglass shell instead of go through all this to put a resin coat on it that can still crack and crumble. If it's actually like
But you also do have
fiberglass.
access to molds.
Yeah.
Where not everybody does.
No.
So.
Because also the thing that I've ran into in the past, fiberglassing the outside of something, imagine covering something in tape. You're going to lose a lot of detail, and that's going to have there's a lot of extra effort that goes into making it look good
I feel like you're making it look like a Bruno cheese, a piñata.
Yeah, kind of.
You're making a piñata at that point, and then it's
And you can
Paper
work it back
mache.
down again, but this is a way complicated shape to have to get in there and resand everything
to get
flat
all the
again.
details,
Yeah.
Especially since we're taking the effort to make the details out of foam, and
Yeah, so no, we're not. have I belabored that too much at this point? And Toby's back to biting his nails.
Blaze Elms once says, "Hey Odin, have you ever used carbon fiber?"
Not in a fiberglassing sense. I've used carbon fiber rods and I've used carbon fiber tubes, but I have not. I know exactly where I can go in town and buy carbon fiber by the yard and actually be able to do fiberglassing with it. But I haven't, because I haven't done anything that I felt like it was worth the expense.
Right?
Yeah, because carbon fiber at Tap Plastics, carbon fiber isn't bad. Fiberglass is so much cheaper.
Yeah. And then it's also what you normally use and what you're comfortable with and what you have to do, and then you also only have a week to get things done.
Right? And if you want to do carbon fiber right, it comes back to laying it up inside of a mold so the finished product is nice and shiny and perfect, and you can see the pretty carbon fiber pattern.
Yep.
Yep. What was it? I was talking to a couple guys at a con a couple years ago. They worked for a shop close enough that I was able to meet up with them. Anyway, they had, I think they were just stormtroopers. I think they were just Episode 4 basic stormtroopers. I don't think they were TIE fighter pilots or anything else, but they had carbon fiber armor. They worked at a shop where that was something they had access to. It's something they did.
And they did multiple, so it's totally worth it.
So they did multiple. So they made a mold of the armor so they could make the carbon fiber. When the boss first heard about, wait, you're doing a personal project on a carbon fiber? Because the boss is thinking dollar signs. What the hell are you guys doing? Then he sees it. Oh, that's cool. I want pictures.
Good boss.
Yep.
We have Ralph Moore saying, mental note to self, no metal casting props for con.
Now, if you want to do, it's up to you. If you want to carry it around, do it. And amulets and there's like things you can metal cast to be really kind of cool.
Really gets you into character if you want to feel like that character who has to carry the heavy things around.
Right. But you also run the risk, depending on the con you go to, of not being able to bring it in.
Yep. And not having enough room for snacks in your pack.
And not having enough room for snacks.
I have priorities. My boss laughed at me because we were on a shoot and I pulled out a burrito out of my purse. She said we were going to be here for a while, so I had a purse burrito. Snacks are important. Moon Eye says, carrying 10 pounds of anything for an entire day will wreck your arm. Yeah, Bruno. Increase that to 50, you'll be utter misery. And that con will not be fun for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I swear I'm not just ranting because I'm in the dark here.
No, I worked at a costume shop. We often didn't get props back because people got tired of carrying them around and then they got lost.
Uh-huh.
And then they had to pay and it wasn't fun. So imagine your hard work just going away. Here's a taco says, I'm making Boba Fett's knee rockets, and I have a question. What type of foam should I use for the form fit around my knees? To form the fit around my knees. So he's making Boba Fett knee rockets, and I have a question. What type of foam should I use for the foam fit around my knees?
Oh, well.
I'd use What the Foam because it's going to have that like ability to take the bends and the abuse of being on leg wear, just because that stuff's rubberized and you could sew through it, use it. But as far as width, it's up to you, whatever looks right. But
my immediate thought is 6mm because it looks like it's made from a thicker material to me. So What the Foam is available in 6mm thickness. So is HD foam. Whichever one you want to go with. If you want to be really, really, I'm gonna go for it, then get yourself some dog cough. Get yourself some of the foamed PVC sheet. A brand name is called Sintra. It is very lightweight. You can still heat bend it with a heat gun, and you can get it in 6mm. You can get that online or Tap Plastics. So in toughness is Sintra, the foamed PVC sheet. That's going to actually be kind of a hard plastic, but it'll still give. Then there's What the Foam, which is EVA foam with a lot of rubber in it. When you hit it with a Dremel, you'll smell it. And then the HD foam, which is going to be the easiest one to work with. So
yeah, but I would invest in a better quality foam because if you're going to put your work into it, you don't want it ripping.
Right.
Yeah.
Different properties for different things.
Yep, and you can combine them together. So,
most of our pack is being done, well, not this is format, but all this light gray, that's all HD foam.
Yeah, we got the nice stuff, but then we also, practicalities of we just needed it. Michael Mahoney is saying, I'm working off the Ruby's Proton Pack with the Spangler wand right now for custom Ghostbusters pack. House project holding it up. Your work is great. That's awesome.
It is awesome.
So I'm glad to hear you guys are building these things. This is exciting. Janice Usser wants to know, at Odin Makes, have you ever made anything from Resident Evil? If so, what? Resident Evil? Have you done Resident Evil? You did. Yeah.
I made the Hex thing, the virus jars.
You made the Hex virus jars? Yeah. Because I remember you do, every Halloween you do something. So you did do Resident Evil's Hex jars. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just on the far side of the shop, so I didn't want to yell,
No worries. I don't mind yelling. William Wells says, hey guys, any plans for more Star Trek props from the current series? Picard, Discovery, and Prodigy?
At the moment, I don't have any Star Trek props planned. I am not against it. I am a huge Star Trek fan, but
I have some retro prop. Well, I was gonna make the red shirts.
Yeah.
For the original Star Trek.
Right. Oh,
That's a project that I was personally working on, but.
Oh, I am an old school Trekkie, so I'm.
Yeah.
I'm so for that.
Yeah.
What usually happens is I'll do a Star Trek build, and then for whatever reason it doesn't perform very well on the channel, because apparently that's not.
But now that the Picard season's coming up,
it might do better. Yeah, that's true.
So it might be a chance to revisit that, because remember, whatchamacallit, Power Rangers didn't do very well initially when we did them with Smosh. It was surprising, how they didn't perform. And we were shocked, but then when we did Power Rangers later, they did very well, but then they already had their movie out again.
Okay.
At that point.
No, I don't remember that, because I don't remember paying attention to Power Rangers videos with Smosh. I don't know if I did any while I was...
It didn't do very well, so we didn't do very many.
Okay.
I think we did it, we had a lot of fun. Sometimes when we have a lot of fun on set, and we think it does really well, but then it's like, oh wait, no, we just had a lot of fun. That was one of those ones.
Right.
So, it might be a chance to
It could be a chance to try that again.
Yeah.
And so okay, sure. Coming up next on Odin Makes is Picard's Resican Flute. That'll be a huge seller.
Wow.
So, guy with the green hat is at Odin Makes. I'm making a functional proton pack with working lights for my Spangler neutrino wand to go with. So we have another person making a proton pack. That's awesome.
Nice, that's awesome.
So it's really exciting that we're not making these by ourselves.
It is. Matt here in the studio purchased the super exclusive Hasbro one. I don't know if he's planning on opening it or not, but there is one coming to the building.
That's awesome. Lone Eagle says, greeting and salutations. I too carry snacks with me at all times.
Sweet. Snacks. Okay, I finally have some mismatched screws, so I can follow the screw instructions.
Yeah. Don't worry. I don't think we're screwed.
Oh, we're not? Okay, good.
Yet. We're working on it.
Yes.
Yes.
Ian Nelson says, at a con I went to, I've seen a Wonder Woman wear a full scale male dress, Wonder Woman, of Wonder Woman. And when I mean dress, I mean to the ankles. I love scale mail. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, there's people at cons that'll go all out and wear the super heavy stuff.
No, like, if you go through that effort, you want to wear it to the ball. So, like...
If you're going to make yourself a full set of plate mail armor, you're going to wear it because you know what you're getting yourself into. So if that's what you want to do it. I'm just saying, generally speaking, if you're not used to doing cons and cosplay and mucking about, you want lightweight.
But even the mail, I don't...
Scale mail probably doesn't weigh that much. Because I'm gonna
chain
bet.
mail, even full-on chain mail, is surprisingly wearable.
Yes.
So I wouldn't
Whether it's
discount
steel
it completely.
or aluminum. Yeah.
Even with the weight on it,
Yeah.
it is bearable because of the way it is hung on the body in general. So I wouldn't
Right.
be opposed to that. But now we have foam mail, so that's exciting.
Yes.
No more of the horrible weight.
And I haven't. Ben said he's going to send some. I haven't seen it yet, but.
Yeah. No, I'm totally... I still have all those ideas of different ways to put it together.
Right.
And I love that you can even sew it.
Yes.
So you can make the sheets and then throw those together on top of everything. Like, I definitely had fun experimenting with it. And Moon Eyes at Ian Nelson, in metal, well, armor's different in that you wear it, not carry it. But even so, that'll be misery over the entire day. Well, heavy costumes, yes, they can weigh you down, but it's surprising how much weight you can take. So I wouldn't necessarily discourage like heavy pauldrons or like even belts on your hips. But yeah, if you do tire easily.
Right.
But foam's amazing. It doesn't have to be metal and heavy and uncomfortable.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
It all depends on how you're distributing the weight, the armor. I've had a friend do his plate mail armor for the SCA with the weight-bearing harness that the military had used. So all the, he had his chest plate and arms that was supported on his shoulders because there's nowhere else to put it. But everything below that was supported on his shoulders because it was all on this harness.
Okay.
Right? So it all became like wearing a backpack for him.
Yeah.
And it made a huge difference over having just a belt that held all the legs up.
Yeah.
It's a steel plate, right?
Yeah, because you can, the shoulders, putting a lot of the weight on the shoulders like a backpack, putting the weight on the, belting things so that the weight's on the hips.
It's rotated. So it's really bugging me. Like I drilled a hole, and then inside the two tapes, it rotates, and now the hole's like this. It's like, what the heck? The whole point of doing this was to help hold it together, not for you to cause more of a problem. Nope. There we go. Arse.
Well, there you go.
I'm also concerned about making sure the holes are poking out. Not like I can't make a new piece of pipe.
Or make sure they're poking out the right way. Well, it sucks to do all that work and then have to
There's no hatch yet on the top for dropping a glue stick in.
Not yet.
So I'm assuming that either we're putting a hatch at the top, or he's got a mechanism for removing this so you can put a glow stick in it and put it back in. One of the two.
We'll see. we will see.
We're hoping.
No, you're gonna glue it.
Okay. Darn it.
Yeah. So. Let's see. Schultz Division. Odin, will you be building anything from the new Buzz Lightyear movie? It looks awesome.
Yes.
I'm excited about that movie.
There's a couple of things I've seen in the trailer already that I have interest in building. One that I have interest in doing very soon. The other one I'm looking at getting some help maybe doing. Neither one of them's the armor yet. Don't get excited too much about the armor. That would be awesome, but
That
that's
is
not.
a full project.
That is a massive project to do. And the fact that Star Command is anybody, I can make a set that fits me, and that's fine.
Well,
We make a set that fits you, then you and Joe can wear it. Not at the same time.
Yeah.
That's fine.
no, I really did enjoy the Buzz Lightyear of Star Command cartoons. Like, they had really good plot points.
Yeah.
Like, they were good. It was a good show, so I'm really excited about reopening that.
So I must be cutting something up here in order to drop the glue stick in. No, it's a tight fit, but it is right there. The camera will never see it because the blue's too dark, but...
Put the pipes back into the power cell and screw them together. Apply glue to the hole at the back of the power cell support box and then push the pipe into the hole. Glue the front edge of the pipe from the inside of the box. Okay. Tater's Taco says, would HD foam work to make the chest armor for Boba Fett armor, because I'm making a whole Boba Fett costume for the Boba Fett helmet, and could I use to make the antenna move down? What
Yes.
could I use to make the antenna move down?
HD foam would be just fine for doing the armor top. Henry's actually making a set of Mandalorian armor on the Discord currently, and he cut all of his out of foam. As far as making the antenna move on the top, that's just layering stuff together. You can layer up a bunch of foam and then just make yourself either cut a piece of aluminum or cut a piece of plastic that's going to actually be the antenna stock, and that'll totally work. Hi, whiny doggy.
Right? What do you do all day? You whine. Nope. Lee Brainwife
Hello, Lee.
says, I made a foam Ghostbuster pack about 5 years ago, and it's still hung in the garage. I also ordered the Hasbro pack, and I plan on opening it up on my YouTube channel like I did the Neutrino wand.
Oh, awesome. So we know somebody else who's only 7 miles away that's going to have a...
We're just going to have a Ghostbusters party, right?
Yeah.
C. Boo wants to know, are you building a ghost trap too?
I've got plans that were sent to me by someone for building a ghost trap. So on the live streams, there's no plan for doing a ghost trap. On the channel, I think a ghost trap needs to happen at some point.
Moon Eye says, wearing 70 pounds of all body mail is not restrictive. Quite wearable, though it is tiring. 70 pounds of mail shoved into a bag it carried is hernia inducing.
Yep.
Yes, remember?
Yes.
You can support a lot more weight in your
yeah.
clothing than expected, but then put it in your purse. Yeah, no.
There was, so I worked for a high-tech company called Play Incorporated. I talk about them on a number of occasions. Their main thing they did was a product called the Trinity. This was a TV studio in a box. This was 18 inches by 18 inches by 24 inches. So it could fit
Like a
in a rack
switcher
mount.
board?
Yeah, it was a switcher board and an editor board and a live
Okay.
capture. This is 90s technology, so everything had to have these boards, independent boards to do each thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Trinity ultimately became a very high-tech dongle attached to a PC, which was kind of making everything run, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, they weighed about 70 pounds. and it's this big box that you can't hold close to yourself, right?
But it's not a whole room anymore, right?
It's not a whole room anymore. The whole 70 pounds thing was important because when you go to NAB, as well as any number of trade shows, this is actually going to a convention hall where you can be showing off your high-tech stuff, because this is what I used to do when I was at Play. As an attendee, you're only allowed to carry stuff in that you can physically carry. You're not allowed to use a cart or anything else that assists you, because that's what the unions do. That's their job. So if it has to be brought in with an assisting device, then someone at the convention has to do it, right? So we pick up the Trinities to bring them in because they're a last minute thing. We don't have time to wait around for stuff. And literally the union wanted to stop us at the door because this is something we had to put on the cart. It's like, no, we're all carrying it. It says so right here. And meanwhile, we're like, could you just let us fuck in, please? So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yep, only the once. I think my favorite union, I didn't have to deal with it because I didn't do a lot of the traveling. I only did like LA and Las Vegas conventions. My favorite union I heard about anywhere in the entire country was in Chicago, which is going to be a big union town anyway. There was a Velcro union. If what you had Velcro on it, you couldn't touch it. You weren't qualified.
I love Velcro. I wouldn't be able to function.
Right. No.
Would they have to do my shoes? No.
Exactly. I need the cable wrap off my extension cord. When it comes to that stuff. When it comes to hanging a sign up or something, that makes sense, right? Because you hang up a sign, you're trying to use Velcro, you don't have to fall on a guest. So I get that, but as a catch-all, no, that doesn't work. I need to go to the bathroom. Can you do my fly? Can you open my wallet for me, please?
Right? The Velcro wallets are the best. Why is Bruno?
I don't know. Bruno's over to the side here just not happy about something.
Right? I'm sorry if your guys' dogs are going crazy because he's crying.
Well, this one rotated not quite as nicely.
Michael Mahoney says, I've had a very similar issue. Wait, where did it go? Oh, very similar issue drilling PVC tubes this past weekend while making a quad dog wheelchair.
Ah, okay. Quad dog wheelchair?
So the wheels.
Oh, the wheels for a dog. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys were successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toby's hips are getting old. I might have to look into one of those.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Poor Toby.
Oh, he's too fat. He needs a diet.
And he just moved into a home with stairs.
Yeah. Danny Beck says, hi, Odin and Felicia. Hello from Pennville, Missouri.
Hello, Danny.
Michael Mahoney. Odin already looks like Buzz a little. He totally needs armor spacesuit. Yes, the cartoon was fun. And Mighty Ducks cartoon. I did watch Mighty Ducks, but I really did enjoy Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Yes.
I liked Myra, the girl, but I'm a little biased. I like representation. Moon Eye says, I have on multiple occasions worn full sleeves, mid-thigh coat of mail, and I'm saying this wrong. By the end of the day, you notice you had a workout, but it's not bad to wear. I feel like Dragon Ball, how he has the weights. He wears the weighted clothes, and then when he takes it off, he's like way stronger.
Right.
Like when we did gymnastics, we'd wear weights on our ankles, like the 5-pound weights, or on our wrists and stuff while we were training. And then you take it off, and all of a sudden he's like, "Wow, I can move so much faster."
Right.
I like that with mail. You know, like you kind of don't realize it's there, but as soon as it's gone, you're like, "Wow, I'm so much lighter." It's like a weight has been lifted. Emario says, "Hello, hello." Sorry,
Hello.
mention your name. Yeah. Schultz Division says, Odin, try using dual lock instead next time you're thinking about using Velcro. We use it to mount signs onto walls. Once connected, they're really hard to separate.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, I'm not doing that at the moment, so.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
Chicago Con.
I don't worry about Chicago Con anymore. Or at least not at the moment. I seriously doubt I'll have to worry about Chicago Con again, but but I appreciate it. Dual lock, okay.
Yeah, Stephen Daichi wants to know, Odin, have you filled your new Ryobi boxes yet?
I have not.
No, he's still trying to catch up and do last week's video. No.
No, last week's video finally got out over the weekend. Saturday's still a day of the week, right?
Yes. Things might be just, nice and busy.
Well, I need to finish this week's video. I need to shoot and write next week's video. And then I got to pack and go to a con. And I need to be on the road at like 4 in the morning on Friday. That's this week.
Yeah. But is this the week that you're going to work with Cos Tools?
Yeah.
So, okay, that's going to be fun then.
It is fun. Yep. This Wednesday is going to be a sponsored video with Cos Tools. I'm making more Lego pieces. And it's nice because they didn't want me to specify or specifically use any particular tool. It was just showcase a lot of the different tools and good use case. So yeah, circle cutter, straight cutter, angle cutter, freehand cutter. I get to use all those making different Lego parts.
And it makes a lot of sense for Legos.
It does.
Alfrey Apple says, hi, Sam Lowry. Wales here too. So we got a couple people from Wales.
Oh, nice.
And Strict Aphid is currently sculpting Goku. Love it.
Oh, nice.
Ralph Moore, I used to wear weights all the time in my martial arts days. Yeah?
Weights. Okay, I heard wigs.
Weights.
Sorry,
Weights.
why would you wear a wig for martial arts?
Weights.
Weights, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, baseball batters will put weights in the end of the baseball bat to warm up with, right? And then they drop that and go out there and swing a normal weight bat. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the weights. Also resistant bands, those help too. Different set of muscles too.
Okay. Kyle Hill has a whole video on weighted clothes and would it work.
Cool.
Yep. The YouTube channel I actually enjoy.
Yeah.
So
Hyper Kaiju, sorry, says, I'm a simple man. I see Mechagodzilla in the thumbnail. I clicked the video.
Oh, there you go.
So
sorry to, yeah.
Kaiju fan yourself.
Well, there's no Mechagodzilla in the video. He's just in the thumbnail.
Right.
Wow, twice now. I've tried to put this together, and twice now. It's lined up exactly out of the window.
So, Chloe Carnate's sending you those files right now, just so you know.
Oh, thank you, Chloe.
And then Michael, sorry about ruining your name, Grundwall says, hello from Germany. Hello in Germany. That's
Hello,
awesome.
Germany.
So do they line up?
Now it's where it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's just I kept putting the screw in, and the second screw would always make the one pipe rotate or whatever.
You know, like there are a couple circles that you're trying to stack?
Yeah.
How dare they roll?
Okay, that looks like it should be okay.
Okay.
Not like we can't do
So
it
we
again,
can glue it now, but I kind of don't want to glue it yet.
Okay.
Are you okay with waiting
I'm okay
to glue
with
it?
waiting to glue it, yeah.
Just because I feel like it gives us more options to get in there and mess with things as we bells and whistles.
Yeah. If we need to, we can hot glue it, and we can take some rubbing alcohol and take the hot glue back off. So it's, there's options.
Okay, that's good to know. Because now we are moving on to step 9, which is the ramp.
Oh, okay.
That's pieces 18, 19, 20, 21, and 44. 1.
Okay, so these are, we can set these aside.
So 18's the pipe ends.
Oh, okay, so we need the pipe in still.
So 18, 19 is the ramp side, so it looks like that little PBS symbol.
Ramp side looks like a little PBS symbol.
This one, 19.
Oh, okay.
So we need that one. So 18, 19, 20, which is a square or a rectangle. I know, we have to find all these weird puzzle pieces so we have a copy of them.
19, which is helpful.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you want now? I'm 18, I'm not there yet.
18's a circle, so
Right.
20 is a rectangle.
Okay,
So we need a 20, which is
finding all the other 20s.
all the other 20s.
There's a 20.
And we need 21, which is also rectangles. If you...
And there's two 21s. No 24s yet?
Nope, 44, piece 44, which is a circle. So 18 and 44 are circles.
Okay. There's all the circles or some circles and 3 circles?
We have a bag of circles.
Okay.
Because we spent a whole day cutting nothing but circles.
Yes, we did.
44 and 18. So 6 millimeter, and these are 2 millimeter, and one from 6 millimeter. So there should be 5 of them per. So we need 10 18s. Here's 18 right there. I spy with my little eye.
Way back when we actually marked.
Right? So there should be 4 from 2 millimeter
Okay.
and 1 from 6 millimeter. Oh, here's the 18 right there. Those ones are the, yes. There should be 4 of those ones. Right there. These remind me of Necco wafers.
Mm-hmm.
That was my grandma's favorite candy. Okay, we got a Kaylin Cerithian. Sorry, I'm completely screwing up your name. Greetings from France. Keep up the good work. Well, bonjour
awesome.
to you. And then we have Scratch King. I'd love to see you make Freddy Krueger gloves. Well, didn't you do that?
I did that a couple years ago.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's hanging up there. It's
right there.
made out of plastic and a work glove.
So, you're welcome. It's been
You're
done.
welcome. 44,
So-
44. How many 44s?
Cut 6 from 6 millimeter foam.
Okay.
So there should be 12 in total.
Right. I didn't know how many steps that it wanted. It says yet.
Forty-one, 43, 18.
3 unmarked.
Yeah.
I don't think unmarked is. There's a 44.
It's exactly the same size, so I'm just gonna put it over here.
There's a 44. Let me see, 18,
Tens.
43.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have all of the 2 millimeter ones, and I need one more.
6 millimeter, 18.
6 millimeter 18, yeah.
Those are an 18, right? There's a ton of those.
Nope, slightly bigger.
That's what I thought. There's a 44.
That's too small. There's 44s, 44,
43.
43, 44, 44, 44. Nope, that's slightly bigger.
44.
Is that it? Yep, that one's it.
That one's it?
That one's it.
Okay.
Right? Got those. And there should be 6.
We'll be living
1,
this
2,
adventure
3,
again
4,
at least
5,
once
6.
more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have an extra 44.
Okay, do we have enough of the 2 millimeters?
Yes. These ones, there's
Got
no...
4 from 2 millimeters, so for 18?
Yeah, that's this. These ones.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking for red.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay.
These ones were the centers from another one, but they're the same size. So
Okay.
I'm just, if we need a tougher material,
Sweet.
we have them here. Yeah. So. Okay. Oh, Aaron Miller says that Freddy glove was the first video I watched of yours. Been hooked over since. Keep it awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, we heard the sad news about Ivan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Then we have Elon.
We have Elon?
Elaneth Lightbringer. I am so sorry. I feel like my tongue is doing a cartwheel when I try and say that name.
Monolith? With
Eon.
Eon. So it's Eonolith.
I know.
Okay.
I feel like my tongue's doing cartwheel when I say Eonolith.
Am I saying that wrong?
Lightbringer says, Happy Valentine's Day. Odin and Felicia just had lunch from Red Lobster, and now I watch.
Sweet.
That sounds good.
That sounds great.
Right? Schultz Division got to go, guys and gals. Have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you for checking in, Schultz Division. See you Friday for the game stream.
Afterlight, I'd love to make a cousin it suit from Adam's Family. LOL. I love it. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's hot and itchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hair surprisingly traps heat.
Yeah, surprisingly, huh? So it's a super load of work. The best fursuit that I made for myself was for a Chewbacca suit. I sewed a jumpsuit out of football jersey material, and then sat down with the cheapest hair extensions I could get from the beauty supply, and using a carpet loom to basically tied the hair about every square inch. I tied a wad of hair on, and yeah, if I was just standing still, it was pretty warm. But if the wind blew a little bit, it went right through it and cooled me down. It was nice.
Yeah, I've
It
made
worked.
skirts out of hair extensions before. I know that sounds really weird, but I wanted a long. Anyways,
We're talking costumes. Nothing's weird.
Right. But yeah, no, it's if you do like a net mesh, it makes it a whole lot breathable, and then you could just stitch the things, and you can go all the way up. But again, polyester plastic hair.
Polyester plastic hair
Traps the heat, and oh my gosh, you'll be pulling strings out of your nose for like a week.
Yes.
I'm just imagining the wig hairs.
Yeah, the wig hairs. Yeah, so you buy the fake furs or whatever by the yard. Great stuff. I'm not trying to knock it, but that stuff is very, very warm. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put a V-groove on one. Oh, to break out the cause tools.
Stephen Daichi saying, loving the t-shirt, Odin. And Lee Brainwaith says, Felicia says, Necca Wafers, icy trip to Thunder... Oh, Necca Wafers, icy trip to Thunder Valley to play blackjack.
Yep.
They are coins, aren't they?
They are totally poker chips or whatever.
Yeah.
Tokens.
They're slugs.
Slugs.
Eolaneth Lightbringer says, no, Odin, you're saying it right, so you're saying it right.
Oh, good, okay. Thank you.
Chloe Incarnate says, definitely want to make a PKE meter.
Definitely want to make a PKE meter. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's another thing I've talked to Mechanics about getting that put together. Getting the electronics part. That's something I'm weak on, so I'm excited to have a company that actually wants to talk to me and offer help.
Okay. So what are you starting to do?
I am looking at how I need to add a V-groove on the back of one of the 21s because I forgot to put it on both.
Well,
so I've only got
that's
it
the
on
first
one.
part of the first step of this stuff, so
Okay.
that's why I was like,
Convenient.
right? Mark and cut the V-groove on the back of piece 21. This cut doesn't need to be quite as wide because the foam is not being bent all the way to a 90 degree.
Oh, okay.
Verify the bottom edge of piece 21 is cut at an angle like it's supposed to be.
The bottom, it is not. So I'll be doing that too. The bottom edge of 21.
Piece of 21, yeah.
Okay.
And then glue piece 19 and 19B so that the long edge matches up to the long edge of piece 20 and makes the ramp. 19B means the other side of the back. Because there's two pieces of 19. I'm assuming there's a left and a right.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, come on, just give me one of them.
You just need a sharp blade.
Yeah, I just need a sharp blade so I can get into the package that has all my sharp blades. This is amazingly difficult.
Okay. You got one of those nifty toys.
Oh, so many toys and tools, yeah.
So what's this one specifically do?
This one specifically is a angle cutter. So this is the Cause Tools angle cutter. This is the adjustable angle cutter. So I just need to make sure that I've got it set to where I'm not going all the way through the foam, and I'm not currently. But with this one, there's these little knobs on the side where you can adjust it, and you can change the pitch of the blade. Come on, do the thing. So it's set for 45. That'll give me a 90-degree fold. I can set it down to 30. That'll give me, you know, not
That's
a 90
awesome.
degree fold.
So you have a nifty thing to hold your blade at this angle.
Yeah, so I have a nifty thing, a big flat bottom, so I can smack and make my hand bleed.
Poke.
And then you got the nice handle, so I can then just draw it towards me. The blade's over here. I'm right-handed, so I got it set up to be right-handed.
Yeah. And it's a fresh sharp blade.
Yeah, it's a fresh sharp blade. So I can just make a cut, turn the foam around, do it again, and I'll have a little piece that comes out.
So Lee says, Felicia, you have permission to call me just Lee. Her attempting my last name is hurting my ears. And then Moon Eyes 2Ks, you mean it's hurting your brain? Sorry, peoples.
Lee's a really nice, sweet guy, too. He's awesome. If you get a chance to, hopefully you'll get a chance to meet him at one of the cons, because he is a nice guy.
Richard Stroh says, hey, Odin, have you ever thought about making anything from Wizard of Oz?
No. Sure, I'm not against it, but have I thought about it for the channel? No. I did see just recently somebody asked about Wicked Witch broom, but
What would be special about the broom? Making it smolder, maybe?
maybe, I don't know. I can't remember why, but it was, you know, it was people request different things.
Yeah.
And she's got a specific look to her broom.
Yeah.
I'm not against Wizard of Oz. I just no, I really hadn't thought about it.
I always wanted those ruby slippers, not gonna lie. Because they're sparkly.
Right. So one of the people I know worked for a company that helped write the code for doing the remaster for Wizard of Oz. They actually brought the Technicolor negatives out of the vault. A Technicolor negative is a set of negatives for each of the three colors, right? And you have to run them all through in order to get your color film. Well, they're all a little old and they're all aged, and so each of the negatives have their own individual scratches that are on the film. So they scanned the film in at super high res, whatever it was, and then either going through frame by frame and correcting it, or they write a program that looks at each frame, because they're numbered, and then whatever doesn't line up in the other frames, it automatically corrects. And this took care of the majority of the scratches and things. The only problem was, when they first watched back some of the scenes, the ruby red slippers were silver. Because they were only ruby on the red negative, so the computer fixed it, so they were now...
That's interesting, because in the book, the slippers were supposed to be silver.
Right. But in the movie, they made them red because it was Technicolor. So, yeah.
And they also didn't want to do, like, some kind of tin
Right.
advertising or whatever. But, yeah, that's interesting.
Yep. So this computer program they did that to help.
They fixed it.
They fixed it, which it was easy enough to fix because there aren't that many shots with the slippers, but still.
Yeah. Bruce Marvel 88 says, hey, Odin, do you like OG Class of Titans? There's a lot of cool stuff from it that you can make. We had the muscle suit at Smosh.
Muscle suit?
Well, it was like the body suit, but it was muscles.
Mm-hmm.
and it reminded me of Clash of Titans. It was one of those things that I got for Buster.
So it was Clash of Titans, the game? It wasn't the...
Oh, I'm thinking the Titans of the eating the people. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Sorry, I'm off on a different...
That's Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titans. There you go. That's what my brain is.
I thought he was... I didn't quite hear you. I thought I was hearing Teen Titans or something else, the DC characters.
Clash of Titans.
Clash of Titans. Okay. So it is the game. All right.
He's doing game. I'm
so
thinking...
we're all confused. Well, no. You know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Henry Cardo says, can you read comments? Trying to.
Yeah, trying to.
Did I miss one?
We can't read all the comments because, you know...
Can you read Cummings? No.
Jim Cummings? Is
well,
he doing
that's
something?
the one he said before was, can you read Cummings? And then, can you read comments? So. Oh, Henry Cardos, the Wizard of Oz slippers. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Those fun.
Oh, those are way fun.
I've covered a bunch of shoes. That's
all right.
a tutorial in itself, just covering shoes.
Verify the bottom edge, piece 20 when it's cut at an angle like it's supposed to be.
Which side's the bottom edge?
Well, this is the bottom edge, but which side's cut at an angle?
Does it tell you in the... cut this edge with your blade at an angle. Angled in.
Angled in. Okay.
Angled in.
Angled in means a lot to me. Okay, good.
Okay, yeah, no. It's right there. Reference. Toby, come here. I'm sorry. You find the most comfortable spots, right?
I'm not upset with Toby. I just don't want to step on Toby.
Richard Stroth says, that's me who asked about the broom, and I don't know where you can get the slippers. Well, you have to make the slippers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you go. You know I read your comments then.
Odin, have you ever been asked to make the Red Ranger's power sword from the 2016 movie? I've tried to make the sword, but all I have to work with is wood. I think you've made a Red Ranger sword before.
I've made a Ranger sword, but we made the Mighty Morphin from the show. Because the one from the movie, I'm sure, is a specific look that I am not aware of. Well, that's the one from the show.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
The one from the movie, I'm sure. No? I might have been asked. I just don't remember right now. Mm. And I know I haven't done it. Yeah, I can't do this. I got to use
just a blade and just do it.
Yeah, because I can't see enough to actually
make sure you're lined up.
Right. And
do you want to try one of these?
Sure. The blade I really want to use is upstairs. I keep forgetting to bring it back down.
Of course, right?
Yeah. So the cause tools would work great if I was cutting out the first time, but to come back and only cut the bottom off.
Just might as well do it by hand.
Yeah.
And trust yourself more.
Yeah. It comes down to being able to see and.
Mm-hmm. No, I get it.
And being able to make some slight adjustments as you go, because the foam compresses and moves. So with this blade in my hand, I can correct for where the foam's going. I can't do that so much with the other one. I mean, it's a can, but okay. So it's angled in.
Okay.
I mean, it's not stellar perfect. It's not machined.
Pieces 20 gets glued to the top edge of 21. Glue piece 19 and 19B so that the long edge matches up to the long edge of piece 20. This makes the ramp.
It's like this, right? That makes more sense as far as...
I don't know. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, I know. It's like taking the words and the random shapes, and it's like, is this the right shape it's supposed to all square?
Right. Well, you know...
Here, I
Chris,
pull out my
Chris
reference
did it
photo.
Specifically for, as a companion for the video.
Yeah.
And we're doing it without the video in front of us.
Right?
Yeah. It's like, once again, I forgot to set things up. I mean, I probably should. In 2 weeks, I won't remember. Put the laptop over here so we can scrub and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we 20 gets glued to the top edge of piece 21. I can do that first. Glue piece 19. Okay.
Yes. So we've moved on to step number 9. We are on the ramp. You can watch here at Chapter 5.
Oh,
Chapter 5 on his
Nice.
video. Just if you want to watch his video to see what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, so... Henry Cardos, sorry. Ruining your name too. I apologize. Says, you should make Halo Master Chief helmet. I feel like that one's been on there for a while.
that's been on there for a while. Thought about it. That one I think goes back to DIY Prop Shop as far as requests go.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Why have I not done Master Chief helmet yet? The visor. It's a gold visor with a hexagon pattern on it. Everyone's going to say, just use all clad. It's like, yeah, that'd be great. Me and
Do you need to
airbrushes
see it?
get along like cat and dogs. And so airbrushing a fine gold pattern onto a vacuum-formed dimensional visor, because the visor's also got panel lines in it.
I was going to say, at this point, I would see if you could find a gold visor that's already been vacuum formed, like they use for face shields or something.
Right. Well, there's ways around it.
Yeah,
I
but
suppose
still, no.
I could bend a piece of perforated metal and just spray paint it gold, but it wouldn't fog up.
Yes. You wouldn't see through it either.
A meshy would. Like a
Okay.
speaker grill.
Okay. Marius Shoemaker says, hey Odin and Felicia, have you seen the teaser for Lord of the Rings, The Ring of Power? And are there more Lord of the Rings props that you'd like to build?
I am open to the Lord of the Rings props. I've seen... I don't think I saw the one that dropped yesterday yet. I watched all
I
the
haven't
Marvel
seen
trailers,
that.
but I haven't seen that one.
I saw that it was available. I have not seen it.
Right.
I really liked her armor in the thumbnail.
Yes, and there was another trailer that came out not long ago that was for the One Ring as well, and that one I watched, but I didn't watch. If it's different, I didn't watch the one that came out with the Super Bowl yesterday.
Oh yeah. I didn't watch the Super Bowl yesterday.
Yeah. Although looking at the scores, looks like it probably was a good game to watch.
Oh, I didn't even look at that. I heard that they paid their dancers an exposure, and I was like, oh well.
Oh, they paid their dancers an exposure.
Yeah. If the Super Bowl doesn't pay
The
for
frickin'
us.
NFL.
Yeah. So, I didn't feel bad.
Pay your people.
Oh, here's one. Have you ever thought of making a Harry Potter wand? Every week when you're like, I have to make a video and it needs to be out yesterday. Here, let me go grab a stick.
Let me go grab a stick. There are some very detailed, fancy, and fun Harry Potter wands. And if you want it to be canonical, you can even try and put something in the core of it, right? Like,
Yeah.
here's my unicorn hair that goes in the core. So there are definitely highly detailed and interesting ways to make a Harry Potter wand. But no, I want to just walk out in the forest, grab a stick, and be done.
I did go to a wedding where my cousin-in-law made a bunch of wands for everybody for her
Okay.
wedding, and she got like the skewers and used the hot glue trick to
Oh,
make them
okay.
all knobby and then spray painted them.
Nice.
So it was fun. It was fun. You got to pick out your wand based off which house you wanted to be in.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, they were just sticks.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Stephen D said, Felicia, I changed my username to help you out. LOL. Thank
Thank you, Stephen D.
Strict Aphid says, check out Impact Props. They made a full Master Chief suit out of foam. I love
There you go. Yes. There are a couple of guys here in Sacramento that make floor mat foam Master Chief Mjolnir armor. So it's really cool.
Yes. Black Ragent Art / April says, hey Odin and Felicia, happy Valentine's Day. I'm watching from work. Happy Valentine's Day to you
Happy
too.
Valentine's Day to you. Glue the short ends on the top of the ramp. Apply glue to the V-cut and hold it for all the correct angle while it cools.
Okay, Bruno, jeez.
Yeah, Bruno. Yeah.
He's just knocking me over going, push.
Yeah, I know. He's just super pushy needy
Attention.
today.
Right? He's like, I am too cute to be ignored. Do you think I should let him go to the bathroom?
Maybe.
You think that's why he's being so pushy?
Maybe.
All right, I will be right back. Toby can stay here because he'll cry.
Yeah, he'll cry, but he'll be okay. All right. Yano is saying that wood carving is very therapeutic. Yep. I'm excited for Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. Carlos, I watched that trailer a few times yesterday. Louis Causey is asking for the RTV and Chase the Pups, or vice versa. Okay, well, the RTV is the remote trap vehicle, right? So, actually, Ben Eady has got a YouTube channel. He's refurbishing one of the RTVs from the movie on his YouTube channel. So that's just Ben Eady. E-A-D-I-E. Because I totally spelled it wrong the first time. But Richard Stroh. Hey, Odin, who's your favorite Disney villain? Oh, okay, cool. Who is my favorite Disney villain? Hades.
Two thumbs way up.
2 thumbs way! Is my hair out? Yeah. Now, as far as design, as far as look, Chernobog. But Hades is probably my favorite as far as the character goes.
The one that scares me the most is Cinderella's stepmother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you go hardcore and canonical on the grim fairy tales for Cinderella, that's some pretty disturbing stories. Yeah.
Well, even Lady Tremaine, she just does evil smile. Anyways.
Yeah. Maleficent is also really, really very cool.
She turns into a dragon and gets stabbed. That's awesome.
And that's also another one that's got a really good design.
Yeah, she does. I also like Ursula.
Yeah. Ursula's another really good character. Yeah.
I've thought about
Really
how to
good.
do her costume multiple times for multiple people.
Okay.
Lindsay wanted that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I like the Disney princess villains, apparently.
Yeah, that's.
Those are the ones that I...
It's all good. Yeah, Disney villain, right? Trying to think if there's any way I want to no, I'll just answer it legit, not try and play with the idea, because it's fun to start joking about Disney princesses, right? But there's Princess Leia.
Yeah, Princess Leia, right?
Yeah, yeah. And then you have Disney queens like Frankenfurter. Rocky Horror Picture Show was 20th Century Fox.
Queen,
now it's Disney, so now it's Disney Queen. Yep.
Yeah. Stewie Griffin says, I've wanted to make myself a Proton Pack for years now, and seeing this was the last thing I needed to motivate myself to start.
Sweet.
I'm tracing out the templates as we speak. Well, I'm sure you'll be caught up by next week.
I'm sure to be caught up by next week. Yep.
We are at step 9. So not even through the first video of Lost Wax Oz's video.
Well, we'll be lucky we get through the ramp today.
Yeah, no, it's we are to step 9.
Yes. Well, I'm on step 9. Well, there's no sub numbers.
No, yeah, no.
Paragraph dot.
This
I'm gluing
two-thirds
on
down
19
into the
and
page.
19B is what I'm doing right now.
Yes. So, yes, please join us.
Yes.
If this is the motivation you need to get off your couch and make a Proton Pack, please have fun.
Please have fun, definitely.
Yes. Do it along with us, and when we're all done, we'll show off all our packs.
Yes.
And we'll bust a bunch of ghosts.
Because busted makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm. Jerry Pops, love me some A&W.
Yep.
That's mine.
There's a koozie over there that a fan made for me.
Right?
That we can almost duct tape the A&W root beer.
I genuinely don't drink a lot of soda at all, but my favorite soda is root beer. And I have a weakness. So.
And I know this, and I exploit it. Hey, Felicia, will I do a stream today? I bought some root beer. Not quite.
So, PJC 2.0 wants to know, Odin, which version of the pack are you building, cartoon or movie?
We're building the Lost Wax Oz foam version.
We're doing the movie version. We're doing our own version. Nothing, no character specific.
Right.
But I'm kind of leaning towards Afterlife for mine personally, just because it's built on the Spangler packs and then expanded from there. And since we're expanding from there,
Okay.
that's, I'll cut the line and add the tape so that for you at Ben Edie.
All right. Nice.
All the little characters I can add, right?
Yeah. Does that mean you want to put a rumble pack in yours? Actually, you do.
Yes.
We talked about that.
Yeah. No, I do
yeah.
want to see about putting a rumble pack. When we were talking about the different bells and whistles, I
Right.
thought that was a very interesting one. Of
It is.
all the things of the bare minimum, what would you put in? You would put the rumble pack, and that makes a lot of sense because it's a very interactive part of the prop.
It is. I have concern over how much stuff we can get into the wand, but
Yeah.
but still.
But even just having the pack rumbling would be
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I hear them.
I hear one of them.
Right? How did they? Oh.
No. Somebody else probably let them in. How? Because the back door got opened up by somebody else here in the building. There's a couple of people who can do it. There's a number of other people in the building who have opposable thumbs and can work doorknobs. We all had to go through doorknob training in order to work here at the studio, so.
Raul's here.
Oh, that'd do it.
Yeah. He came in the back part of it, so he opened the whole back gate.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Expect them. That's okay. Now they're all better.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you kind of explained this slightly earlier when we were talking about Cousin Ed.
Explained it.
Bruce Marvel 88 once says, "Hey Odin, what would be the best way to make Chewie the suit? Make a Chewie suit. He is my dream cosplay."
Okay, best is going to be a really rough one to answer definitively. The way I made my knockoff Chewie suit is, I talked about it a little bit earlier, but I made a basic full body jumpsuit, just like, I actually used the pattern from one of the store-bought gorilla suits. So it was just a zip up the back, and I made it out of football jersey material. I don't know what else to call it, but it's that sports kind of net material.
Sports mesh.
And it was black. And then I bought 30 or 35 packages of the cheapest hair extensions I could get at the beauty supply, and sat down with a carpet looming tool at first, and then I think I ended up using a crochet tool, and just tied a wad of hair on about every square inch or so. There's more on the lower legs when I was figuring it out, but by the time I got to the upper body, about one every inch was fine.
Yeah, especially if you stagger them.
Yeah, exactly. You stagger them, and the sports mesh automatically gives you something to stagger. At the time I made the suit, I had long hair, so I bought extensions that matched my hair, more or less. So I just let my hair down, and that was the top of the suit. If you really want to see this suit, the only place you can really find it easily online is right here on YouTube. Look for a band called the Groovy Ghoulies, and the song is called Running with Bigfoot. And I'm Bigfoot in that suit in the song. And it was one of those videos where we knew the band, and we wanted to go out and help them shoot a video, and they had this song, and I had the suit, and we just made it up while we were on the road. We're driving on Highway 80, looking out the window. Oh, there's a spot to shoot. Let's go do something there. And so there was no script. It's just us screwing around the whole time.
Well, it's a music video.
That's a music video. It works.
Right?
Yeah. There's a couple of things we made sure we did because it was in the script. The Bigfoot gets hunted by a hunter, and then barrels through and gets revenge on the hunter, and little things were there, but a lot of it is just us messing around.
I went whitewater rafting with Bigfoot. No, my friend Carl, he's like 6'7", and his whole family's like tall. Like I was the shortest person on that entire trip, and we were up at like the Trinity River. We did like a 4-day whitewater rafting trip in the middle of nowhere. So like, pack in your food and stuff like that. And I was just laughing. I'm like, I'm in Bigfoot country with Bigfoot. with like Bigfoot's entire family. It was fun though.
Cryptozoit's got a few Bigfoot shirts. I keep looking at maybe grabbing one of the Bigfoot ones next.
Yeah.
It's also got a new Mothman one. I like his new Mothman shirt more than his old one. Not that the old Mothman shirt was bad. I like the art of the new one.
Yeah. You can appreciate new things. It doesn't mean you have to. It doesn't mean you're dissing the old one.
I'm fully dissing the old one. No, I'm not.
Delane Embry says, Felicia, I love your heart sweater. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, thank you. So Black Raging Art / April says, there's a YouTube channel from a guy that goes by the name of Stormtrooper Templates. He just posted a Chewie build using EVA foam.
There you go. Oh, that could be cool, actually.
Right? That's a good base.
Yeah, because if he's doing like any kind of a muscle suit or the head from EVA foam, that's cool. What is it? Stormtrooper Templates is the name?
Yeah, Stormtrooper Templates. Gonna be checking that out later.
I might be checking that out later. Oh, what's his name? Tom. Somebody, I think last stream, or it could have been in the comments, my last Lego build that I did, talked about a guy that's 3D printing the old Expert Builder Technic sets. He's building it at a blown up scale, so the pieces still interact and all fit together.
Okay, so he's just scaling it up?
So he's scaling it up, but he's also adding in like bearings and things so it can work at the high speed, because he's made up one of those remote control, and so there's the big car chassis. Anyway, yeah, that's a fun channel. I was
obsessed with those as a kid.
Oh yeah, those are great. So been watching his channel a lot. He also made a couple of hexapod robots. So he's got these 6-legged robots, and he worked on. He's a mechanical effects guy in England. So he worked on the Hippogriff for Potter, and he worked on an animatronic head for the World's End.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's very cool. Great channel.
Who, when we were in college, she was on the robotics. She took a robotics class, and then she ended up, not for very long, but she ended up doing the robots where they fought them to see whose robot could.
BattleBots?
BattleBots, kind of a thing, like, but in the college level.
Okay.
And I remember thinking that was so much fun.
I remember having some of the underground, it's just pre-internet, so you got, bad VHS copies of Robot Wars, which was the early version of BattleBots before they had all the safety rules that Jamie Heineman forced them to have.
Yeah, because you could totally just have,
Yeah, you just do whatever you want. Yeah, the really tall glass walls, or plexiglass walls at BattleBots, yeah, half of those are because of Jamie Heineman. They had like 2-foot walls like a hockey rink originally, and his robot threw parts into the crowd.
Yeah. But I think it's a great way to just kind of figure things out. Like, if I could get this action over and over.
Yeah.
If I come at you like this.
I need to do something very simple that I can survive multiple impacts. Yeah. Apparently recently there was a huge fireball again. Like, one of the batteries just in the arena just went up, because I remember seeing a huge a GIF fly through Reddit again. And I assume that's something new and not something, old that someone's just pulling up. But it's Reddit, so it could very well be something old that someone's just excited about and bringing up again. Yeah.
Forgot about this. Let's remember it again.
Yep.
Guy with the green hat says at Odin Makes, who is your favorite character from what's FANF?
Five Nights at Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy. There you go. I'm like, I know that one, but what sister location? I'm coloring Ballora right now for Valentine's Day.
Actually, I don't know Five Nights at Freddy well enough to say
who you like.
Half the character names.
Right. I don't know it very well. We had to do that for Smosh, but we got those costumes sent down from LA. Yeah.
There's a cosplayer at Sec Anime who does a really good Five Nights at Freddy, who I think is Freddy, the yellow bear. And she's got a full articulating jaw and is really good with the robot movements. And then recently made the burnt out Husk Terminator bunny. character. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty cool.
That sounds awesome. Alfree Apple says, I'm very honored to be friends with the Harry Potter film crew. A lovely bunch of guys. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
You know, working on crews, I genuinely have so much more fun behind the scenes than any of my projects. You know, like, you see the works of them and you're like, okay, that was cool, but I had so much more fun making it.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that. Like, that would be a fun set, a fun group of people. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm just like, that sounds amazing to me, so I
know it hasn't happened in a couple years. I got a friend that goes to Wasteland Weekend, and he hangs out with a lot of the film guys. And it just has so much fun because just the personalities and stuff, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. No, like, if you make it on a crew and then you stay on a crew, it's because you vibe well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, people who don't vibe well tend to find themselves...
Not invited. Disinvited.
Is that why? No.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Gonzo's here shooting, and now one of us is on his...
No, that's because we're both too busy.
Actually, it is. Gonzo asked me this morning, hey, can I make him a prop this week? It's like, no. You want to talk to Sean Cash?
Self-destruct activated. 7HO Polo says, self-destruct activated. I don't know what that means, but hope you're okay.
Could be a film reference
that I'm missing, yeah.
That I'm missing too.
Yeah.
Because we're just out of direct context.
Yes. Ronnie M says, hi Felicia and Odin, happy Valentine's Day. Felicia, do you have an Instagram? Yes, I do. I have 3.
4.
I have 3 Instagrams. Toby and Bruno have their own Instagram. Toby loves Bruno. I'm Ish87 on Instagram, and then
EESH Echo Sierra Hotel 87 with an underscore. Ish_87, and I have a behind the scenes fashions for my YouTube channel that eventually I will get back to making things for again. Eventually. Computer wick explodey. Yeah, sorry, we have a computer chip shortage and it's affecting me, so. That's okay. I've been making some stuff and filming it, even though it's no way it can get edited for a while. And, I think I told you this before, the shop is going to be empty this weekend. You can come in and shoot whatever you want if you want. Yeah. Even Monday. I might. Yeah, even Monday. So, for those of you who are just now tuning in and didn't hear us talk about it before, this weekend I'm going to be driving down to San Diego to go to RocketCon. RocketCon's a 2-day convention in San Diego, and I'm going to be there with a number of other people. It's pretty exciting. They usually have me, for the longest time, they had me build right next to one of the Jawas with the Mandalorian. It's like, oh, that's good. Yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that. But anyway, I'll be driving back on Monday. San Diego is about a 10 to 12 hour drive, depending on how hard you push yourself. So I'm not going to be here. There isn't going to be a stream next Monday. But, you know, the studio's open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday if you want to come in and film whatever. And, you know. Nice. I have a bunch of projects, so we'll see. Nice. Let's see. So no stream next Monday. That's a big part of that. But Odin, you moved the streams to Monday so you wouldn't lose it. Yeah, but then I have to drive to San Diego. Yeah. When they happen in town, it's easy. Even when I'm flying out to Oklahoma, which I'm doing in April, I can be back in time for the Monday stream. But I can't teleport the truck. That's broken. Dang nabbit. I need a new overthruster. Actually, even then, it doesn't really teleport you. It just lets you drive through stuff. That's a Buckaroo Banzai. Yeah. That's okay. You can turn it up to 11. Yeah, turn the overthruster up to 11. There you go. The Enterprise D has an overthruster in it because Georgie talks about having to recalibrate or having a problem with it at some point. And then what was the other thing he did? Anyway, that's not important. But yeah, there's a thing with the overthrusters. We have a ramp. We have a ramp. It's number 1. It is. You're number 1. So there was a Dr. Evil Super Bowl ad. I told you I didn't watch I know you didn't watch any of it. But it's you know, it's all the actors. It's Dr. Evil, it's Seth Evil, it's number 2, and it's Frau Bruja, and they're all talking about Chevrolet cars. But, it's them being them for a minute and a half, and talking about how his new evil plan, they convince him that his new evil plan should be to deal with climate change and save the planet, therefore he can have a nice planet to take over. More or less, I may be saying that quite wrong, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's just really fun. Dr. Evil's I like the Austin Power movies for Dr. Evil.
Right?
So it was really a lot of fun to get to see more Dr. Evil.
$1 million.
$1 million.
$1 billion.
Because I wouldn't want to be number two. Number two. No, so who wants to be number two? That was it. Who wants to be number two? Number two.
Nim Blues, running with Big Look, just got 1,000 watches. Cool Bigfoot suit.
Sweet.
Dan Does Junk says, finally caught a live stream since my brain keeps telling me to check in on Sundays. LOL, slow brain. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Well, welcome.
Happy Valentine's Day, Dan. Dan Does Junk. And I'm glad to hear Groovy Ghoulies is getting some love.
Right?
Yep. Kepi Ghoulies a fun guy. He's still in town, still does stuff.
Rebecca Bennod says, Felicia, love your sweater. Thank you. Apple. After Apple says they work hard and play hard. LOL. A for Apple. That's the person who works with the Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a high-stress job. Yeah, you're going to want to play hard to unwind.
Yeah. Husk wants to know, Odin, are you going to make a 2x2 or a 2x4 Lego piece?
I'm making a 1x2 this particular week. Eventually, I will probably be making a 2x2 and a 2x4. But at the moment, I don't need it needs a weird way to put it. I don't need a 2x2 brick or a 2x4 brick. But I'm making a 1x2 brick. I'm making a 1x1 round plate. And I want to make the adjustment thrusters from the old space line. And that's the parts that I'm putting together.
Yeah. I wonder if you could just make the basics bricks like the 3 different sizes or something like that, and then just get them all laser cut, and then
Oh, for sure.
to make yourself a basic set. You know how long that would just take, the cutting and the gluing and
Right. Oh, no, yeah. The cutting is a huge thing.
yeah.
And I'm making it complicated on myself, but I am also doing a thing for Cos Tools. So I am I'm trying to miter cut all the edges of the 1x2, so everything meets up and there isn't like a seam.
Yeah.
You know.
I can appreciate why you're doing that, but also it sounds like it's
it's more work.
Yeah. Bruce Marvel 88. Hey Odin, have you made a Chewie crossbow?
I have not made a Chewie crossbow. I was starting to make a Chewie crossbow when the Han Solo movie was coming out. Solo. And then it started getting all sorts of negative press, which got me gun-shy about doing the crossbow. And then I started to really pay attention to the trailer and realized, oh, he doesn't have it yet. He doesn't have it in this movie. Which, that wouldn't have mattered, but I would have, my plan was Chewie's crossbow from the new Solo movie, and that would have been a mistake. So, and everyone would have let me know. And that's okay, too, because that's views. That's interaction.
Yeah, all hail the algorithm.
All hail the algorithm.
Like and subscribe, right?
Yeah, leave a comment. Let us know how we mispronounced your name.
Yes. Feed the algorithm.
Feed the algorithm.
Feed it. It's hungry.
It's hungry. Hungry. It's a great Doctor Who villain.
Lone Eagle says, at Odin Makes, have fun and a safe drive this weekend.
Thank you. I think I'm going to listen to an audiobook for the majority of the drive. So for all my friends on Patreon, every Friday we do an Among Us game, right? So every Friday from 11 till noon, we play a game of Among Us. If you want to get in on the game, check out patreon.com/Odin Makes. Get yourself the Discord access, and you will be able to find the room key and jump in on the stream and play the game with us this Friday. I need to make sure I'm available to play the game while I'm on the road. So I'm trying to plan out where I'm going to stop from 11 to noon to make sure that I have good cell signal. So just like Ben and Lynch, I can sit in my car and play Among Us on the stream with everyone else. So he'll be in Ireland doing it, and I'll be in Southern California.
I like my halfway point, stopping from there and here, is Anderson's pea soup.
That's an excellent halfway point. I want to get a little further along. I was thinking either Tejon Ranch, which is just before the Grapevine, or possibly just after the Grapevine. Because once it becomes noon, I kind of want to just get to. So I'm looking at leaving early enough to maybe make it all the way through the Grapevine, the very beginnings of Burbank, and stopping somewhere there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to do that Anderson pea soup as my midpoint, just because I like the soup and I like
Anderson's
the
is great.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
I like the little, like, I stopped in a lodge, a little inn on the way of my travels.
No, it is a great halfway point.
But not that you have to. I'm just thinking that's my mental halfway point is Anderson pea soup.
But I would totally be down for that. To take it further, my plan for the rest of the day, I can't check into my room until 3, which I can be there anytime after 3, but I also need to unload my truck and start setting up the con booth. It'd be a lot better to do that Friday night than Saturday morning. As long as I'm allowed to. If I'm not allowed to, then whatever. We may not be able to get in until Saturday morning. Yeah, that's fine. Step 9.
Okay. We have...
Change that. Use rule to extend the cutout lines across the side of piece 19. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Moon Eye says, back in the day there was a Spyro Comics album that had number 5, but until he failed when he became number 6, 7, 8, and he never made it to 9 because, well, boom, due to failure.
I didn't quite catch all that.
I don't know further either. Oh, it's A for Apple. Hi, Felicia. My name is A for Apple. LOL. For Apple. It's... Sorry. Sorry, guys, about butchering your usernames. I'm terrible at this. Don't worry, we are just live. Well, Dan does junk says, ooh, your stream just reminded me I needed to order more 6mm HD foam. I finally continued on the legs of my Gundam cosplay, and I've been quite in a slump. So it feels good to start building again.
Right?
Yeah.
I haven't been able to stop, but I've been in a bit slumpy. Yeah, it's nice. I'm excited about going to Mechanics today, and I'm excited about getting stuff built. So about this weekend, so I'm having fun.
Right, you have to keep that motivation going.
Yeah.
You really do. You have to do it because you want to. So true. Robert Kraut says, I shall name him Baby Me, Dr. Evil.
Yes, that's the ad.
Yes. Ninja Day says, any V plans for tonight? I'm tapped out after yesterday's game.
No, nothing major. Dinner, that's it. Nothing major.
I'm planning on having fun, but I don't have any actual plans, per se.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating food. I know that.
Food will happen.
There will be food involved. So, food.
Cut a 77mm long piece of PVC. We get to cut more PVC.
Yes.
Yes.
How long is 77mm?
It's about 770 millimeters.
77, not 700.
Millimeters.
Yeah, it
77 centimeters. Oh,
no,
millimeters.
Millimeters, 77 millimeters.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I read it as okay. 77 millimeters is not very long at all.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, it sounds more intense than it really is.
It is, because I totally said that wrong.
Moon Eye says, at least you don't start things with like and subscribe, ring that bell. Every time I see that, I'm like, you haven't done anything yet?
Right, exactly. Hey, thanks for tuning into my live stream. Don't forget to hit that bell, hit like and subscribe, buy my merch, comment on the videos, and if you're entertained, please be entertained.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was really loud. I've had a number of people locally trying to tell me, I need to do that, you need to do that. It's like, no, I don't. I really, really don't. I don't need to hit everyone over the head that they have to subscribe to my channel. If they enjoy my channel, they'll subscribe. If they don't, they won't. Sorry, it's a little too...
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a little... Yeah.
So you're welcome. By design.
Richard Stroh says, "Hey Odin, can you make the poltergeist from Luigi's Mansion?"
You don't want the poltergeist from Poltergeist?
Not as fun as Luigi's Mansion.
It's probably not. The poltergeist from Poltergeist also only works when you submerge, so that's, And I'm just thinking the door ghost. That's not even the actual poltergeist. You actually see the poltergeist? I don't think you do. It's like this amorphous blob of bright color at the end of the movie.
Hey Odin, the 1x2x1 files are made and sent to your email from Chloe Carney.
Thank you, Chloe.
Lee, I won't butcher your last name again, says,
Lee.
"I'm with Felicia. My halfway to LA is Anderson's too." No warning, people. No
Sorry.
warning.
I'm just trying to build stuff. We're down to the last 10 minutes.
Right? We gotta get this done so we can get out of here.
Right. As much fun as it is to take forever to say goodnight to everyone, we need to be out at 2 o'clock. We need to make a habit of being out at 2 o'clock, so.
Danny Back says, "Cons are rare for Oklahoma, Missouri, and Arkansas."
Really? Okay. Well, there is the Oklahoma City Creators Cons coming up. I thought I saw quite a few. Maybe not. Maybe it was just... there was a couple of Oklahoma cons. But, yeah, I'll be in Oklahoma City at Creators Con. I don't remember the URL at the top of my head, but they're easiest to find on Facebook. It's going to be April 9th. I'm going to be out there with Stephen K. Smith of SKS Props and Evil Ted. So, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like
Super
it's going to be a fun
happy.
maker's space.
And there's also going to be a number of other really good cosplayers. So some of which I haven't met before because we in different areas.
Right?
So it's really kind of cool.
Richard Stroh says, "The poltergeist is the vacuum cleaner. It's like the Proton Pack, but it sucks up the ghosts."
Oh, okay. The poltergust. Okay.
Poltergust.
I think it's a poltergust, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That thing sucks. No.
Yes, it does. Here we go again.
Here you go, warning.
So, Vulpin Props made a poltergust. Of course, it's Vulpin, so it looks perfect.
What's Vulpin?
Vulpin is a now professional prop maker in Georgia who started out as
Okay, so that person...
an auto body. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome.
And does high gloss, beautiful work. Everything's cast. At this point, what I see Vulpin doing most on his Instagram, VOLPIN, Vulpin Props, I think. He's making all the trophies for the E-games.
Oh.
So, and they're all super high chrome with transparent inlays and yeah, really cool stuff.
Stephen D says, "My friend asked me this week if I could make him a quick cosplay. The Witcher. What does he think? What does he class as quick?" Well, I can make you the Witcher chewed up and spit out.
What you need to do is find a T-shirt that has the Witcher armor printed on it.
I'm saying go shirtless.
Oh, there you go. Yes, do the Witcher as he's taking a bath.
Yes, there you go, bathing Witcher.
Bathing
there
Witcher.
you go. Yes, I think that's what he classifies as quick.
Yeah. Unless the guy was just having fun, but...
Right. No, I know. It's like when people go, "Oh, yeah, you could just sew this for me." And I look at them going, "No." "Oh, it's just real quick. You can just hem these." No.
No. Yeah. No. So, big surprise. I know a couple of Thor cosplayers. The Thor 2, Thor the Dark World, it's got some really good armor, and he has full scale mail on his arms. one of them went through all the effort to do the scales and make it look right. And then shortly after the first con that he wore that to, the Under Armour company came out with shirts that just had the superhero prints on them. So now he can put the Under Armour on, which had the scales printed on the arms, put the rest of us, and it looked fine. It was much, much cooler.
Oh, I love printed spandex. It is amazing. I even like the muscle printed spandex.
Yeah.
Like, those really, yeah. If you have a good foundation, I like the spandex.
Right.
You have to have the good foundation.
One more time.
You have to have a good foundation. You know, wear your pantyhose.
I meant this. So other fun, quick props, or not props, but fun, quick cosplays that I wouldn't mind doing. Getting the green morph suit and then just carry around a thing that's supposed to fly. So you know you're the guy holding the broom for Harry Potter, or you're the guy, you know. I would say Doctor Strange's cape, but that's actually involved.
Yeah, no, that's quite
cape,
it. Yeah.
But I enjoy those, you know, like, you know, production joke costumes. Dragon Con one year, not a quick 1 week costume. There was someone who dressed as the performer who did Big Bird. I talked about this before on the stream. But what she had done is made an incredibly faithful pair of Big Bird legs that were attached to the pants, and the suspenders had the right color of suspenders. Everything that this guy would typically wear had his shirt. So she was the performer, you know, not Big Bird. It was very, very
Interesting.
cool. Yeah.
That's a nice tribute.
Yeah. I don't remember either the names. I don't remember the cosplayer, and I don't remember the Big Bird performer. Hey Lee, who was the actor that was Big Bird?
Nimblue says, just had to Google what you're drinking. Felicia, seems tasty, but it might be hard to find here in Finland, but not impossible. Oh, the root beer.
Oh, the root beer, right.
Yeah, I really do like root beer.
Yeah. This was just an easy one to get. There's all sorts of root beers. I think you're saying this one's one of your favorites, and it's very common here in the States.
Yeah,
but,
my favorite is Mug, actually. And
oh, okay.
I don't tell a lot of people that.
That's fine.
Because people, like, have opinions about root beers.
When it comes in a can, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does, though.
Okay, that's not a fair statement on my part. I'm thinking versus buying something that's actually brewed.
Yeah.
You know, because once it's in a can, it's a syrup, and it's in a can, and it's carbonated. And it is going to matter with the taste, because
Yeah.
A&W versus Mug versus Barks.
Generic
versus,
root beer is terrible. Don't ever do it. It's not the same.
A&W is actually a Central California fast food chain. Lodi.
I like their cheese curds.
Okay.
That's my favorite thing off their menu, because when KFC A&Ws are combined, because
Yes.
I can't find them just A&Ws.
No, you can't anymore.
But-
And they don't brew their root beer anymore. They used to.
The root beer's so flat in the store anyway, so I don't really
Right.
drink it
Well,
there.
there was one in Rancho Covado they did. It still was. It's not there anymore. It was the old
Yeah.
white and orange building.
Yeah, and
they
you
would
could drive
actually-
up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. My dad used to take me there.
Okay, the one in Folsom.
Yeah, he ordered like fried mushrooms, and I was like, "Ew, why would you? These
Right.
taste like boogers." Anyways,
But yeah, it was great because you'd go and you get the fresh. Actually, yeah.
yeah, brought to you. Yeah,
That.
yeah.
Anyway.
No, that's a long time ago. I was a kid last time we were there.
It was only like 20 years.
20 years? Yeah, that sounds
That's a
about
long
right.
time ago.
It's been about 20 years.
Because that's where Play was, right next to that.
Yeah.
Not far from there.
Yeah. But I could see that too completely being an American soda root beer. 'Cause-
I didn't read ahead. Okay, I'm going to stop here for right now.
Because you obviously.
It says cut 77 millimeters. Got that. Cut one end at 45 degrees. Okay, that's easy. I can set that to 45 degrees and I can erase it, you know, and make a 45-degree angle. But I'm not going to do that with the microphones. So
We're at a good spot to stop.
we're at a good spot to stop.
We have 5 minutes to say goodbye, so I think we
do.
are at a good spot
I think
to
we're
stop.
at a great spot to stop.
Yeah, we are leaving off on the ramp. We built the ramp, and we're stopping at the
Built the
PVC
ramp.
pipe.
We built the pipe inserts and complained about it. Well, I did. She didn't.
Well, you did most of the hard part, and I just watched. I wasn't going to complain. Yes.
Yes. So we got these. I got the line extended because we're going to end up cutting this piece out. That's why the PVC pipe needs to be on a 45 because it's going to fit. That makes sense. Yep, look at that. That's 77.
So
Yep.
next week we'll know.
Yep.
We'll be prepared.
We'll be prepared. That's all good. So this cut will probably happen off camera because you don't want to hear it happen anyway. Yeah. just imagine your ears bleeding, and it'll be like you're watching the show.
Well,
God,
there
that's
you go.
probably more true than I think.
Oh, D's Nuts 23 years ago says, I've completed my Lost Wax Proton Pack and added all the lights. I can send you the picture if you would like. Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
We would love to see you guys as you build your packs.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Odin at odinmakes.com is a fine place to send pictures, or you can send them to Instagram.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm happy to do my best to remember to share the pictures during the live streams. So please do. Just make sure that when you send a picture in, you also let me know what your YouTube name is. So when it comes up, we can credit you. Because if I just get one from Eric, it's like, oh, here's Eric's. Whoever Eric is.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, please join along as we build these.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
fun.
think it's time to say goodbye. My brain
It
is stopping.
Yep. Yeah, we're both like, okay, lunch.
Lunchtime.
At least I am.
Yeah, no, it's food time.
It is food time. All right, so we had another great stream. We got stuff going. I got to build and do. I enjoy this, us having this orientation. I'm away from the computer.
I actually can see. And
Yeah, you actually can see, and I can do, and yeah.
All right, we had pulled all these pieces out. I don't want to throw them back in.
No, you don't.
After we pulled them all
I
out.
thought about that too. There's other bag. Oh, we can do that.
Keep them all together for next week.
Yes.
Yeah. Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, we have 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So not next week, the following week.
So sorry, no stream next week because I'm going to be on the road, and I don't really want to live stream with my cell phone from I-5. That just doesn't sound like a good plan. Besides, there's not going to be a whole lot to watch. It's like, hey, it's Odin, we're still looking up your nose. Yeah, because that's where the camera is. And you wouldn't be able to hear anything. I don't have AC in my truck. I have the windows down. So no live stream next week, but we will be back the first week in March. And at that time, these will be cut 45, and we will pick up where we left off otherwise. I will be live streaming this Friday, playing Among Us. I'll be live streaming next Friday, playing Among Us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to catch Felicia in between now and then, Discord is best. So check out patreon.com/Odin Makes and look for the Discord access. However, you also have an Instagram, which is EESH, Echo Echo Sierra Hotel _87.
Yes.
Because apparently the first 86 Ishas were taken.
Yeah,
So,
there's surprisingly a lot of them.
Yeah.
At one time I was 9, but now I'm 87, so there's that.
is that like a high score or is that like a golf score?
No, my old username was Isho9,
Oh, okay.
and now it's 87, so I'm like...
Right, but is 9 higher or lower? I mean,
Well, it was a sooner one, so I guess it's...
yeah. You know what I mean.
Is
right?
it a good thing or a bad thing
'Cause
that I've gotten more points?
87 is almost an A. A 9 is a hardcore F, or 9 is a fantastic golf score.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Ugh, Bruno, he wants to say goodbye.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No, we don't. He
What
wants
did
to
Bruno
drink
do?
my coffee, but I'm
course
glad
he
it's gone. All right. I will let you click off to say goodbye to peoples.
So from all
Yes,
of us
Moon
here,
Eyes.
wagging butt, thank you all very, very much. It's 2 o'clock. We got a jet. And thank you, Bruno. We'll see you again real soon. Thank you for hanging out with us today.
Yes. We got some progress done.
We did.
And we're done.